We are going live shortly to talk about a lot of stuff, including the Batman, Bullet Train, Jason Momoa, I Am Legend 2, and so much more. Tune in to this episode of the Councilmen.
Welcome back to another episode of the Councilmen. This will be our 149th episode. Yes, today we got the usual. We got Vengeance himself, Albert. We got Kelvin. We got Teguh, the locomotive, and of course the Batman. Yeah, Ariq. I think he's in the toilet. Taking care of his butt.
I'm right here.
But yeah, we got the usual, the four of us. It's like we got couple of news to talk about, a couple of trailer to discuss, and of course, there will be the Batman spoiler review, but only with Ariq and Albert.
Like to explain
Because-
why.
We'll have a non-spoiler segment ahead of it in case you haven't watched it too and want to hear our opinion. So we'll have that too.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
true. Yeah. But yeah, again, Japan is late, but this time only 1 week late. Yay! Not like
Not-
Spider-Man
not
where it's 3
three.
weeks.
Was it really 3 weeks late last time?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
about 3 weeks,
my
yes,
God.
for Spider-Man. So yeah, next week, hopefully me and Teguh will be watching The Batman by then. And yeah, I guess next week, we will be sharing our thoughts, probably either in weekly watchies or like something like in No Way Home, where we just got our own little segment.
No, I know you should do it. You should call it like a Japanese review of the Batman, so you have to speak in Japanese.
Oh
'Cause
no!
you guys are like 1 week
Oh, no.
late. Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
no.
you
No,
were
you should do the review in riddles. There you go.
Should I watch it in dub?
In honor of the Riddler.
watch it in dub. Yeah.
I can barely solve riddles. You want me to make riddles?
Talking about riddles, there is a riddle in the live chat that I answered. What is this? Simple Joe said, "Riddle me this, Councilman. What always arrives too late?" And I answered, "The weekly live stream." And
The
he gave
weekly
thumbs
live
up.
stream.
And then he got another one, which I don't know what the response is. He said, "I got
What?
another one. What does
I'm
Councilman
not
do
giving
when
a
they
response
late?"
because it's a spoiler.
Do when they are late.
I'm confused.
Probably use the bathroom.
They poop still, dog.
Okay.
Oh, look, I think Phantom Movie is like your thumbnail game, Bert. This one is one of the coolest thumbnails you've ever done.
Well, I didn't do shit. Give thanks to the actual person who took this photo for the Batman because that looks dope as hell. The cinematography. I just put them in our template. So yeah, thank you, though.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. Hey there, Katie Lynch and Star Machine. Thank you for joining. Alright. I guess, we just start with our weekly watchies as usual. Yeah?
Mhm.
Alright. So, who wants to go first, I suppose?
I can start, and I want to
Alright,
play a
Albert.
little game with. I want to play a little game with you guys. I want you guys to. Oh, you what? You're unhappy?
Is this
about
a
that?
riddle?
Sort of.
No,
Sort of,
Albert,
sort of.
Albert watched the Batman and then it's like, yeah, I'm the Riddler now.
No, I always watch the Batman, but I don't want to. That's not the one I want to talk about because I have another segment dedicated to that. So there's a different movie that I rewatch,
Okay, go on.
and it ties into a story. So,
Wait, can you riddle the movie so we have to guess what it is?
well, I
Riddle
want
one
you to
of-
guess. I want you to guess the movie based on this story. Okay.
Alright,
Okay,
So,
sure.
real
Okay.
quick, very quick story. I went to the Georgia Aquarium this past Friday, which is basically like SeaWorld kind of thing. It's huge.
Okay.
It's awesome. There is a really fun. There was a dolphin show,
Alright.
and I feel like the dolphin literally understand the humans because at one point the dolphins were just like there was a splash zone, right? And everyone in the splash zone, they know what they're doing. And the dolphins were splashing really bad. And then there is this one big guy who got splashed. And then after he got splashed, like he literally stand up and was like, "Oh hell no!" Just like he
Oh,
knows
hell
what he's
no.
doing. And then as he does that, he tries to leave. He tries to go to the side and go to the back, and it literally is like the dolphin know that the guy's trying to escape, because as he's trying to leave, dolphin just like splashed it multiple times at his direction, and he just got soaked, and he was like, oh, and he started running. I was like, oh my god, this is hilarious.
Bullied by
Everyone was
Dolphin.
laughing at him, and everyone was laughing at him because of his like, oh hell no. The way how he said it,
I like that. Oh hell no!
Oh hell no!
anyway, but yeah, the aquarium is great. Teguh, you gotta step up your aquarium game. And
I need a bigger
This-
aquarium.
Need a dolphin.
and they have an attraction which have whale shark, and you guys know whale shark are huge. They have a
Yeah.
huge ass tank.
Yeah.
This is it. There's
Yeah.
a whale
Oh
shark.
wow.
It's
Ooh.
it's insanely
That is
big.
massive.
And yeah, basically my trivia is for you guys. The movie that I happened to watch this past week, I watched it without realizing that it was shot in Georgia Aquarium. There was a scene that is shot in Georgia Aquarium, and then the following day I went to the place. I was like, this looks so familiar. I've seen this somewhere, and I like, holy shit, that's the film that I just watched yesterday. So do you guys know what film has one scene that takes place here?
Aquaman.
And I know for a fact Ariq and Kelvin have seen it. I don't know if Teguh have, because Ariq and Kelvin
Really?
we watched it together.
Howard the Duck?
I think Kelvin was right with Aquaman.
It's not Aquaman.
There was a scene in the aquarium.
It's
When I
not
was a
it's
young
not
boy.
Aquaman.
Is it Free Willy?
It's not Free Willy.
Oh.
Is it Shape of Water?
Oh.
Wait,
It is not Shape of Water.
Did we watch
I
it
will feel-
together, or did we just kind of like watch
We
it?
watched it
separately?
together. I am pretty sure Kelvin was the one who asked to watch it.
Oh,
Wait,
Zizu.
watch-
Zizu. Zizu.
No,
Zizu.
good guess, but no.
Wait, we watched it, or who was watching it? You
watched-
said
We
all
watched
three,
it
three of
together.
us.
Yeah.
Three of
I
us?
know for a fact at least three of us, at least me and Kelvin did. I don't know if Teguh watched it separately or not, but Teguh was not there
Wait,
when we watched it.
was it on theaters?
No.
Oh, you guys.
Yeah,
watched
I
it
had the
together.
Was
same
shot-
guesses.
It's one scene in this film, and it was shot right in front of this thing, with the whale shark swimming behind it.
Okay.
In front. Oh, not in the water.
No, not in the water.
Ah.
Life of
It's not. It's
Zizu.
not Aquaman. It's not Finding Nemo. It's not the live chat is chiming in. It's not the.
Yeah,
Suicide
I was
Squad,
gonna
it's not
guess
Suicide
Finding
Squad.
Nemo, but then you were like, I'm not sure if Teguh's seen it. I was like, okay, so it's not Finding Nemo because Albert would know I have
Yeah.
seen that.
What else is there with an aquarium?
Have I
Okay,
even seen it? I have
okay,
a feeling I have.
We watched it around the same time where we watched the film Overlord. We did like a double feature with Overlord.
Oh, we watch. Well, so then we watch Overlord. We watch How to Duck. It Follows. There's no aquarium in there. There's a pool though.
The pool. What other movie did we watch at the time? What, Howard the Duck?
It's not Howard the Duck.
Okay, going to Howard the Duck.
You guys give up?
The Big Lebowski.
Here, I'll give you.
I
Okay,
want
it's
more
not the
hints,
big-
not
it's not-
gonna lie.
It's not the big Lebowski. Okay, you want more hints? Okay.
Yes.
It's a sequel. There is a lot of dancing involved.
What? What? Wait, are the fish dancing or like the humans dancing?
No, the people are dancing. The people standing in front of that thing is dancing.
I
Is it a
have
musical?
what we are talking about here.
Is it a musical?
It is a musical.
Musical? I know
A musical?
Les
together?
Miserables doesn't have aquariums yet back then.
Not the Les Miserables. Wait, yeah,
La
no,
La
I can't.
Land? No.
Let's see. The film came out in 2017 in theaters
Land-
around the same time.
La La Land
Around
is
the
not
same
that
time, The
film.
Greatest Showman came out.
It's not
What?
The Schumann.
It's not The Greatest Showman. I just
Well,
gave you that.
La La Land is 2016, so that's
It's
not it.
literally
Yeah.
one scene, and then they travel to Europe for the rest of the scene, for the rest of the film.
Aquarium
It's a,
scene
it's a, it's a,
2017
it's a group of
movie.
friends. It's a group of friends.
Us?
We never went to Europe. Elizabeth Banks is in it. John Michael
What?
Higgins is in it.
I have no idea.
Anna
Holy
God,
Kendrick is
I
in
think
it.
I've lost.
Bangs, wait, 2017 movie, okay. Pitch Perfect.
Rebel Wilson is in it.
Pitch
Oh my
Perfect
God,
3.
is it Pitch Perfect? It's one of the Pitch Perfects.
Pitch Perfect 2. Pitch Perfect 3?
It's Pitch Perfect 3.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, there's an aquarium scenes
It's
in Pitch
it's
Perfect.
literally this scene. It's this scene. I was like, holy shit, this is exactly the same shot. I was like, whoa. I mute it because I don't want to copyright issues.
Yeah.
But they're singing "Sit Still, Look Pretty," and I was like, oh my god, this is the same place. And I was like, this is so cool. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
have not seen it, so-
it's
Pitch
yeah. So you
Perfect,
can see the
yeah.
whale shark in the back. Where is it? It's gone. The whale
Man,
shark's gone.
the whale
Somewhere
shark
there.
is there and it's gone.
I completely forgot about Pitch
It's-
Perfect having dancing and stuff. I remember it as an action flick.
They added the lights for it. They added the lights for the scene because there's no lights in real life. But yeah.
Right, I guess. Yeah.
But that's why
Okay,
that's
so-
that's
so
why
you rewatched
that's
Pitch
why I
Perfect,
rewatched
yeah.
Pitch Perfect 3. I did watch Pitch Perfect 2 as well, but I want to talk about Pitch Perfect 3 because I love that film. I don't know why. It's that film. 2 is growing on me. I'm not the biggest fan of 2. I like the music in 2. I think the story is not that good. I think Pitch Perfect 3 is a good film. And I know that's a hot take because I know a lot of people don't like the third one. People say it's a very lazy film and have nothing going for it, but I really like it. I think the character is really growing. Like those characters grow from just a college student and now they're struggling in real life, and they're going from just a music group into like a family dynamic, and their relationship works better. I think in the second film, they have no idea what they are doing with Haley Steinfeld and Anna Camp's character because Haley Steinfeld is new and Anna Camp graduated. But in this film, they gave a character relationship between those two in terms of friendship, and it works really well and it fits with the whole group dynamic. And it's funny. It's funny as hell. And the music is great. One of the best musics in the whole series, honestly. So yeah, I like this film. This is becoming like a guilty pleasure a la Grown Ups for me that I can rewatch easily, just because the music and just the group of friends are really fun to watch.
I honestly
didn't
don't
recall
remember.
rewatching this. I didn't recall rewatching this with you.
We watched this. Calvin was one who picked
I
it.
know.
I remember we
yeah.
watched it together, but honestly, I don't remember anything from this movie.
Yeah, I didn't remember
Other
anything
than
from the movie.
probably,
That's what
I
I
think it was
meant.
the last scene when like, what's Anna Kendrick? That's her name, right? Yeah.
What, yeah, the mean,
Like
yeah.
when she sang
Yeah,
solo,
Anna
and then
Kendrick,
like
Becca.
yeah, back when Becca sang like solo, I think on the stage, and then like the other comes in or something. That's the only thing I remember. That's Feature Factory, right?
Yeah, that's
Right?
the third one.
Yeah, okay.
Have Teguh seen this?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Goosey and
Because-
Eddie Pitch Perfects.
Because
No,
here,
I have
talking about that
Yeah.
solo, something that I realized on this rewatch as well, that's like super poetic. It's literally at the end of the film. It starts with Anna Kendrick's solo, right? And then like the group, she pulled her group of friends, and at that point, they're not even singing to the audience; they're just singing to each other. That's how close they are. They're just celebrating, and they're singing "Freedom '90," which is like, yeah, this is like our celebration. And then the curtain drops, and there was instrument playing in the back. And in my opinion, I was like, oh, that's poetic. They're no longer doing a cappella. It's sort of like they've grown past that. You know, they've grown past an a cappella group, and now they're just like a family now. And I thought that was really sweet.
That happened.
I'm reading too much into it. I can tell, but I love this film, man. I'm defending this film now.
Damn, I want to know what the chat thinks about
it's still
Pitch
the first.
Perfect
It's still
3.
the first one. Pitch Perfect, Pitch Perfect 3, and Pitch Perfect 2. That's still my ranking.
I mean, Pitch Perfect 2 is just I hate that movie, just because of
Ooh.
the inconsistency. The second one, yeah. The third one, I don't remember that much. I think the hatred of the second one just overshadows it.
The second
Great
one
resentment.
have a bad story. The music's good, but the story's not that good.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Pitch Perfect 3. Yeah, in the chat, I guess. What do you guys think of Pitch Perfect 3? Or like the whole series,
Or the whole series,
like
or the whole series as a
trilogy, I
whole.
guess. Yeah. Because I do like Pitch Perfect 1. Pitch Perfect, the first one is really good.
It's really
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
It's really good. Yeah. And then they have to ruin it with the
Yeah.
second one.
Wait, Teguh, I've never seen any of them.
No, never.
Do you have any interest to watch any of them?
Not really.
Yeah,
No.
just say no to go. It's fine.
You don't like acapella, Teguh.
Honestly,
That's
the
Just say
fine
first
though,
one,
Teguh.
it's
if
fine.
anything, I watch the first one because the first one is actually legitimately good. It's a good college film that just happened to be an a cappella story.
Good college film, yes.
Oh
Teguh's
look,
no longer a
Albert, you got
college
you got
boy, so
a
it's no
you
longer
got
relatable.
you got a friend
No,
now.
right?
Katie Lynch also liked the third one. Yeah.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
And Bob Zilla is just confused. There was a third Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, like there was an 8th season of Game of Thrones. I'm just
Wait,
kidding.
wait, wait. What is this blasphemy, Fred? I kinda like the second
Ooh.
one more.
Mm,
What?
mm, mm.
What?
Calvin's going to lose it. He's going to lose it.
What? Well, it's almost time as well. I like the first, that's good. I like the second, no. I don't like the third, okay. Yeah,
Ooh.
what's Albert, can you defend the second movie here as a Pitch Perfect lover? Albert, you're muted.
Our
The final performance is great by both teams. The Sound
No.
Machine and the ballads as well. And I understand your argument of saying it's original song. It shouldn't have counted because
Yeah.
they're not allowed to use original song.
Yeah,
At least here's the thing though. They always said they're not allowed to use original song in the riff offs. They never mention in the performance.
I guess so.
So they
Sure.
so that's the thing I noticed this time around. And also the
Sure.
fact that when they bring all the legacy bellas, the older generations, I thought there was really like an emotional moment. It was like, oh, that's really cool. They're just everyone is just there. And even like the commentator have a soft spot for that because they usually like very cynical, and I love how cynical they are. The Elizabeth Banks and John Michael Higgins, they're always criticizing how they cannot the pitch perfect the bellas have are like shit. But like the fact that they're like, oh, this is really cool. I thought that's like, yeah, that's sweet.
Sure. Okay.
Hmm,
Fine.
okay, fine.
I just like really the music is great, but everything else is like a mess in my opinion. But yeah.
Yeah. There you go,
Oh,
yeah.
and there's
Pitch
another
Perfect.
one from Naruto.
By Naruto the Man. Never saw the third one. I don't like the second. Nice.
Oh, that means fair enough.
Yeah, I mean the first Pitch Perfect is just a better one out of the other two, out of the whole in the whole trilogy.
And the medley and everything is all no pun intended pitch perfect literally the medley's like on point
Oh god damn it, Albert.
and it's funny too it's
I'm-
they're the film is the films are funny, the films are hilarious.
Yeah.
I know.
True,
I remember.
true.
It's a bit-
Alright, so yeah. Albert, watch Pitch Perfect. Do you watch the whole trilogy or just only the second and third one?
I wanted to watch the first one. I end up only watching the second and third one because I am playing a match soon and I put Haley Steinfeld as a strength category and she only appeared in the second and third one. So once my
Oh.
match is done, I'll visit the first one in out of order.
Oof.
I've seen the first one. I've seen the first one a lot of times. So I'm like,
Fair
If
enough,
only
fair
she's
enough,
in the
okay.
first one so we can watch the better ones.
Yeah.
I know, right? Like the best one. They would have made the film perfect, honestly.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Pitch Perfect right there. Man, never thought we'd revisit Pitch Perfect.
It's so much fun. It's so much fun.
Alright, Teg, why don't you go next?
I
What
watched
movie did you watch?
2 movies actually, and one of it's on my
Ooh.
list.
Ooh, okay. Go on.
I watched Death on the Nile first, and then I watched Murder on the Orient Express.
Nice.
What
do you think of both?
I kind of
Wait, have
prefer.
you all watched it, right? No, not the Thunder Nile, the first one, Orient. Wait, no, Kelvin still
No,
hasn't.
no, I haven't, but I don't really care.
Can I be a bit spoilery then?
Just go ahead. I
I'll
don't
try
really
to.
care.
I'll try to leave out like as many like
It's fine. Just
spoilers
talk
as
about it.
possible,
Just
but
talk
like
about it. Just talk
I
about
like Death on the Nile more.
it. Okay.
Because I think something that I complained to Ariq and Kelvin, I think when after I just recently watched Death on the Nile before I watched Orient Express was I didn't really feel like I was like they're investigating with the detective, like with Detective Poirot. Because if you read like, I mean, I growing up, I read a lot of like mystery novels and all of that, and like you solve the crime together with the story, with like the main actors of the book, right? And I was kind of expecting that as well, but and this became clearer after I watched Murder on the Orient Express, so it became less of an issue. But I kind of felt like the whole time, instead of being like from the detective point of view, I just felt like a random bystander observer just watching everything. Because at the end of for both movies, for Death on the Nile and Orient Express, like I feel like the way they come to the solution is a bit sudden because suddenly there's a bunch of details that were never touched in the movie. And then it's just suddenly like, oh yeah, because you're related to this person, this is like what? What? Where did that come from? And like but after I realized from like after I watched Orient Express and I realized that, both is the director kind of wanted you to be more of like an observer instead of solving the crime with the main character. I kind of like, oh, okay then. But with that in mind, I prefer Death on the Nile more because in Death on the Nile they spend less time like solving the crime itself and more time exploring the characters, exploring the backstories, exploring the relationships. Um, so I liked that more. And Death on the Nile, the ending scene when Detective Poirot like reveals the um um
Just say it.
no, the words the the
Let
the
him
culprit,
think,
right?
Kelvin.
Yeah.
Like I just found it a lot more cool, like a lot more dramatic the way he did it, much more dramatic than the way he did it in the Orient Express. Um, it felt a lot more coordinated and more like damn, like a spectacle. And I think twice or thrice in Death on the Nile, I actually like I can remember one scene very vividly, and it's like 5 minutes into the movie. Like there was a big reveal, and that caught me so off guard. I actually sat forward in my seat. Like I was like, "What?"
Which?
Should I just say
I
it?
just cannot say because of spoiler.
It's
No,
just-
describe it. Which character?
Or
Who
does
plays the
Kelvin not?
character?
Kelvin said he doesn't
No,
know.
I don't
describing.
care.
Yeah, what about the other two? What
about
about
this
Albert
movie.
and Ariq?
Well,
I
I've seen it.
haven't watched
Albert,
Death on
what
the
about
Nile. I
Ariq?
do want to watch it.
Okay, no. Well, yeah. Okay,
Okay,
you know what?
Albert.
It's fine.
The reveal
What
where
occupation?
the huh?
What's the occupation of the character that is involved in this reveal?
I don't
This
bloody
isn't
know what the
trivia.
occupation
Teguh
is.
doesn't know.
Like the boss.
Uh,
Oh,
The boss that
uh,
hired the person to manage the real estate.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, when they go to the hotel and then Detective Poirot kind of got dragged there to the hotel.
let's just move on, man. Albert's not getting this.
You know what, Albert? I'll tell you later.
Go on, go
And you know,
on,
here,
go
on.
you know what? I'll line you.
Sounds good. Sounds
Hey,
good.
I'll
later.
line
It's
you.
almost 30 minutes already.
Right,
That's
well, I mean, no, that's it. I watched both. I liked both, but when when I realized that it's yeah, it's murder mystery and all of that, but it's less about the investigation and more about the drama. From that perspective, I much prefer Death on the Nile.
Okay.
Oh,
Right.
one point of inconsistency that kind of bothered me a bit when I watched Orient Express though is in the end, Detective Poirot was approached by like, a military officer and he's like, "Oh, there's a new case we need you to solve," which is like apparently there's been a murder right on the bloody Nile, but then and so like it implies that he has to go to Egypt to solve a murder on the Nile, but then when Death on the Nile starts, he ends up in Egypt and he's not solving any bloody murder. In fact, it happens after he goes to Egypt. So I was like, bits of inconsistency there, but
Yep. Yeah.
that's it.
All right.
But yeah,
Pretty
I liked
cool.
it.
Pretty cool. All right. How about you, Eric? What did you watch this week?
oh, I only watch one movie, and it's not on my bracket. It's on someone else's bracket. Gee, I wonder who it is.
Damn it.
Kelvin. Gee, Kelvin. No,
Well,
I didn't watch. I
I've
didn't watch
expected to watch
anything.
it.
I keep
Yeah,
saying like, oh, I'll watch Little Women, but I didn't get a chance. It's like so many like my midterms are just keeping getting delayed and delayed, so I can't watch.
yeah. I mean, understandable.
There's no midterms now, so I can watch.
You
There
should
will be
watch The
Little
Littler
Women.
of Woman. Yep.
Littler Women. Yeah. We can move on to I
Yeah,
guess,
sure.
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, and for my weekly watches, I guess. I don't know why, but for some reason I'm in a horror spree. Horror slash thriller spree.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So last week I watched what Malignant, and then this week I watched Sinister. I think it was 2012, 2010 movie, whatever that is. Yes, whenever that is. The one with Ethan Hawke.
That's Scott Derrickson, is it not?
What? Oh, the director?
This, yeah, the
I think
director of Doctor
so.
Strange.
Oh, is it? Oh, is it the director of Doctor Strange?
The
Scott
first one.
Derrickson?
If it is Scott Derrickson, then it is the director of the
It
first
is,
Doctor
yeah.
Strange.
It is Scott
Derrickson's the first
Derrickson.
one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so he's director of the first Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I watched Sinister 2. I watched The Purge, the first one, and then what was the other one? Donnie Darko, finally. Don't understand anything.
Donnie Dark. Yeah, you need to watch an
Yeah.
ending explain for that.
I did watch an ending explained for Donnie Darko directly after because I just don't understand the movie. Yeah, apparently it's something to do with like alternate reality, something like that. It's like, huh, interesting. Okay, but yeah. What's that? The Purge, honestly, the first one is pretty bad. The
I
first
have
Purge
watched.
is pretty
Yeah, I
bad.
have watched.
Wait, is it the first Purge or the first Purge that came? Okay, because there is a film called
Movie.
First Purge, and there is
Oh,
the actual
wait.
The
Oh, wait.
movie.
the Purge. That's
Oh
the
no,
first one.
The Purge. The
Okay,
Purge.
okay.
Yeah.
I hate
So
that they
the-
make the title the first Purge, and you make when you now this discussion had to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
I watched The Purge, the very
Hmm.
first movie that
Purge
came out, not
movie.
chronologically. But yeah, that movie is pretty bad. I mean, I guess yeah. I guess they did have smaller budget back then, and that time they also trying to make it a thriller, I think. And then like I feel like I haven't watched the other Purge, but I feel like now they just kind of like embrace it's an action flick now. Is that what? I think that's
I
what
actually
happened.
have watched the second and third one. I
Yeah.
can get an audit, and yeah, the second one it became a lot more action heavy, but it was
Yeah, right?
funner though, because there's the Grill Frank Grill,
Okay.
that guy who played Crossbones, just him.
Oh, that dude. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
Frank Grillo, yeah, him.
Ah, but yeah. So yeah, they just kind of like, yeah, you know what? Screw this horror thriller vibe. Just go full action. So I should watch the other Purge no, might as well,
Yeah.
right? Finish the series.
Yeah, I've never
I
seen
guess.
any of them.
Yeah.
I haven't
The
seen
first
the
two, yeah.
latest ones.
Never had
the
the interest to, but maybe one
I
day.
mean, it's not that good. Honestly, watching the Purge, it's like, man, that kid, I think what Charlie the name, man, he suck. I really hate that kid. You know, it's like, oh, we have to save this man. No, you don't. You know.
Well, there you go. The movie just ends on this one. Well,
I hate it so much. And then what's that name? Yeah, I watched Sinister. The first Sinister, is actually I like that. Yeah, it's really good. I think the first Sinister. It has something to do with the demon Bagul. I think that's the name. It's kind of funky. Yeah. Uh, yeah, it plays on the horror vibes, on the mystery kind of thing, really good. And then I think yeah, Ethan Hawke plays the. All right, Ethan Hawke also plays in The Purge.
damn.
But yeah, yeah, in the sense that they play the whole what's the name, like horror mystery vibe thing, like really good, I think. And then just the whole like character building, I guess, for Ethan Hawke's character. So that's really cool. So yeah, the first one's good, but the second one, uh, the second one is not as good. However, it's pretty cool take on it because in the first one they follow the adults, this time they follow more to the children, the one that got influenced by Bagul, something like that. But yeah, it's something like that. So yeah, it's a pretty cool concept. It just doesn't work that well. Doesn't help that even the main character of the second movie, he didn't even get a name.
Wow.
Like in the first movie,
Nameless.
he's called Deputy So and So, and the second one, when he has a bigger role, more like almost the main character. He's the main character, the kind of thing, and still Deputy So and So. I'm like, what? Give him a name, man. Doesn't help that in Sinister 2, the ending, man, it's one of those where like it's a horror, so they just have to make stupid decisions. They just have to. It's like, what's the name? Oh, the killer is after us. What should we do? Lock ourselves in the house? Get
I
in
mean,
a
you gotta be dumb with horror movie, or not the
yeah.
movie
No,
will not
it's
happen.
like, do we lock ourselves in the house or do we drive a perfectly fine van away? Of course, they lock themselves in the house. Yep. So yeah, that part annoys me still, but still, yeah, pretty much that's all I watch. Yeah, let's go to the chat here for a bit. My God, yeah, basically, a lot of people watch the Batman. Let's just say that. I feel like everyone watched the Batman except me and Teguh because we
I
can't.
feel like this. Where was this? I feel like this is a jab at you guys. Pretty sure everyone did. Anyone who cared will do. It's opening weekend. I saw it twice already.
Man, I wish I can.
That seems like that seems like a
Opening
direct
weekend is
fan.
until next week.
Yeah, opening weekend is next week. What are you talking about, Star Machine?
Ooh, a failed taunt right there.
But yeah, let's see. Other than the Batman, what else are people watching? Samostein, watch 2019 Sound of Metal. Yes, isn't this the Oscar nominated, right, for Best Picture?
It was
Is it
us. It
sound
was
design?
Oscar definitely sound design. I think Best Picture too. Lots of acting nomination. Pretty good.
It's about the drummer, the deaf drummer, was it? Something like that.
It's about the drummer that loses his hearing and how he cope into being like
Oh.
becoming deaf and how he works ASL into his life and everything. It's really good.
Oh, all right, yeah. Yeah. Someone said a bit too slow for my liking, but incredible performance all around, emotional, heartbreaking, great usage of sound as a narrative device. Just overall well made. Yep.
Agree.
Fredman who is watched The Death of Stalin. Effing brilliant right there. Hilarious. Ariq read this. Just so he wrote in the private chat is like, I read Fred's comment as death on the Stalin.
It's a sequel to Death on the Nile.
Because Teguh was talking about Death on the Nile and Death on the Orient. We're on Orient Express. I was like, huh? Death on the Stalin.
Death
Another
on the
one.
Stalin.
I have never seen this film. I've heard nothing but great stuff about this.
Is this new?
The Death of Stalin.
2016, I think.
Oh,
Man,
2017
2016 got a
says Google.
lot of good movies.
2016 is a pretty strong year. Teguh, have you seen this? It seems like
Nope.
you might be aware of it.
I have heard
existing.
of it. Yeah, I am aware of its existence, but I didn't watch it. I completely forgot.
Holy
about
shit,
it.
there's Steve
we have-
Buscemi.
yeah,
I
there's
have
Steve
to watch
Yeah,
it.
Steve
Buscemi, we have to
Buscemi is
watch
in
it.
it. Yeah, you're
Steve
right.
Buscemi, I have to watch
Steve
it.
Buscemi. We have to watch it now.
If we're still doing watch-alongs, this is our next one.
It's Steve Buscemi.
Bobzilla, I like the more character-driven Death on the Nile. Ooh,
But that's compared to Orient Express, yeah. Still
yeah.
haven't watched it.
Katie Lynch also saw Uncharted. It was fine. Samuel San
fine.
also watched Licorice Pizza. Did you watch it already, Bert?
I did a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
It,
yeah.
I liked
You
it
agree?
slightly more, I'm guessing, than Samuel's time, but I don't love it as well.
All right. Yeah. Oh yeah,
There's a
Bobzilla
weird
watched.
age gap in the character relationship that I was like, that's weird.
Oh. Yeah, Bobzilla also finished the Pirates franchise, the Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah.
Yeah, they were watching on the Discord.
Yeah. I really need. Should I watch the Caribbean franchise?
You've never seen it?
Never seen it. I thought you only
You-
saw
you
like
should- you
one
should check it
or
out.
two of it. Huh,
You should
alright,
check it
That's
out.
what-
Mhm.
It's
My
there
favorite
are,
one is
it's
the
happened,
third
man.
one.
Really?
Yeah,
I've
there's a lot
forgotten
of
people-
action.
most of everything
and it's
else.
Did
funny.
people say like the
I like the
Deathman's
second
Chest
one.
is some like the good one, the Deathman's
People
Chest
say
or
the.
something?
I think a lot of people say the
Yeah,
third one
Curse
was
of the
the
Black
best.
Pearl. Yeah, Curse of the Black Pearl,
Oh.
Deathman's Chest, at World's End. I'm just listing the
World's
order
End.
of the
Stranger Tides.
release. Stranger Tides
Stranger
and then
Tides,
Deadman
and
Tell
then
No
Ghost of-
Tales.
Yeah.
Wait, there's a fifth movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Salazar's Revenge or Dead Men Tell No
In
Tales.
Indonesia, it was
Oh,
released
nice.
Salazar's Revenge, and everywhere else it's released Deadman Tell No Tales.
Why?
Or maybe it's
no,
only in
it's the other way
America that
around.
men
No,
tell no
Dead Men-
tales. No. Yeah. It's America that men tell no tales. Salazar's Revenge is everywhere else. I
Yeah,
think.
it's international.
alright,
yeah.
alright, yeah. What's this? Oh, Naruto the Man. Hey, Albert Togo, random question. Have you watched a new Pokemon trailer? Any thoughts?
Oh.
Scarlet Violet. I'm assuming that
Violet,
he's
yeah.
Should we
talking
discuss
about.
this, Albert?
Yeah,
This
just
is
talk about it a
after
little
the
bit, I
stream.
guess.
After the last episode stream.
No, you know what?
I'm
I'll just say
exci-
one. I'll,
Yo,
well,
you start,
I'll just
you
say one
start.
thing. I am very, very hyped. That's all I'll say.
Nice. What? Yeah. So, what
Albert?
do you think about the starters?
Oh, I love it. I love them
Yeah.
all. I think
Nice.
I want to
I
see
like
the
the I like the
evolutions
derpy.
first.
I like the derpy fire one.
Yeah,
Fire
right,
one.
no, right? I want to see the evolutions first, but I like the green one because it's cute. I like the blue one because it's a duck, and I really, really like the red one because it's really derp.
There you
Yeah.
go.
No, I also like that.
I wanted to
where
evolve
I
into
think
the what's it called, Kelvin Ariq? The big chungus like monster in
Oh,
Dodogama.
as the Gamma.
no,
What?
not the
Yes,
Dogama,
you
the
see
one
you
the one that
convert- Oh,
that
Lagombi?
eats in Rise.
Oh, Tetranodon.
Is it that one?
Is
I
it
don't
the
know what it's
frozen?
called. The one
I
that-
think I think they
Really
couldn't
big
even know what the
belly.
monster is.
Yeah,
that's the
Tetranodon.
Pteranodon.
Yeah.
yeah, that.
I'll say I'm excited because rumor is gonna be in Spain. I'm excited about that. Also, the fact that we're combining the Legends Arceus gameplay style with the actual gameplay story of the regular Pokemon games, I think it's gonna be awesome with the open world
Mhm.
and everything. That's
Hey
all I'll
man,
say.
it's confirmed Arceus, not Arceus.
Ars. Ars. Ars.
I'm still gonna call it
Alright.
Arceus.
Yeah. Let's go on. Star Machine 8. The Purge series is a roller coaster of quality. Is
The
there
first
even
one was
is there
bad.
even a
The
good
second
one?
one was good. The second one was pretty good. I mean, like
Oh,
as
okay.
action, as basic action movie goes, it's pretty good. Third one was. I haven't seen the
Alright.
fourth and fifth one.
Alright, yeah. Furthermore, I like Sinister. I was wishing Scott Derrickson took that horror vibes and bring it to Doctor Strange too, but too bad he got sacked. Yeah.
Yeah, I have the same feeling. But I'm excited for Amy. Is there a dog outside? What the hell is going on?
Yeah, I heard.
Seems like there's a dog. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Cameron Patterson. Yeah, he saw the Batman, of course, and watched the Kid Detective.
Twice? Oh my god.
Yeah, and he watched the
Twice.
Kid Detective for the first time. What
Is that the
that?
prequel to Batman?
Yeah.
Kid Detective.
That's
Baby
just
Bruce
awful.
Wayne
Kid
Incorporated.
Detective. What? Conan? Oh, it's not.
Conan.
What?
I think it's the one with Adam Brody, I think. If you can
What?
find that
Yeah.
one.
I don't know what
Film.
this is. I've never heard of it. Interesting.
What's this? Oh, Cameron Patterson. Pokemon trailer, cinematic part awesome, gameplay graphics looks bad.
The
It looks-
gameplay.
I
is-
wouldn't
the
say it's
gameplay is
bad.
not
Looks
good.
not finished.
It's,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
it
looks
definitely looks
unfinished.
unfinished.
It looks
They have a
unfinished,
whole
yeah.
It
year.
looks unfinished. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the same This is the same type of quality we see from the first trailer for Arceus, but now it's good.
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
gameplay for
I mean, I
It'll
feel
get-
like they just want
it'll
to
get
show
better.
something, you know.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
trying to show that look, we're working on it. It's
Yeah.
there.
Let's see. Phantom Police. Last week you all said you'll talk about the changes to the Oscars, but never do so. Oh, whoops. Can you talk about it this week, please? Also, thoughts on the SAG Award wins.
SAG
Yes.
Awards.
SAG.
Like words.
Yeah, I guess we can talk about it. Yeah.
So yeah, let me
Google the
just
changes
find the biggest change, because you know how every year the Oscars like rating keep on dropping and dropping, like no one is watching it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
And this year their solution is to try to keep it super short by not presenting some of the awards on air. Like I need to check the specifics, but I know Score is definitely not being presented. Like some of the technical awards, I think like sound. Okay, so film editing, makeup, hairstyling, original score, production design, sound, documentary short, animated short, live action short. They are not gonna be part of the telecast. They're just gonna be like
Announce, I
um,
guess.
I guess I don't know how they want to do it, but yeah, they're basically cutting a lot of category, and people are upset. Especially like Hans Zimmer is probably gonna win this year for Dune, and he's probably not gonna have a speech now because of that. So
Oh,
like people are
but
upset. Are like they're
they
disrespecting
just
these categories.
they're just cutting they're just cutting it out of the telecast, right? Not the actual, not taking out the whole category, right? Basically.
The category is still there. They're just not gonna show it at all that it
Uh,
win. They're not gonna. They're
I
not
mean,
gonna have anyone go up to the stage,
I
which is
mean,
like it's very disrespectful, honestly.
I guess so, but uh, it's alright for
Okay,
me.
like seriously, example. You are a film editor and you spent hours on this and you got nominated for an Oscar and you're really happy, and then suddenly the Oscar tells, "Hey, you know what? That category you're nominated for? Yeah, you're not gonna have a speech if you win. You will give it. You'll give it to you, but yeah, no one's gonna recognize you." It's like
Yeah, yeah,
it's
it is
such a
disrespectful, but like I mean, what they get like, yeah, that's how it is, I guess.
no. Okay, so none of you watch the Oscars, right? I've only
No.
seen like a couple of them, and it's
I
like
tried
okay, fine.
watching. I tried watching. I got so bored. I forgot who the
Right.
hosts were that time. Yeah.
Right. So like from I guess you guys are more of a compared to me, you guys are more on the outside perspective. What do you think the Oscars should do to get more audience?
Have more performance.
Or like
Yeah,
sing and
yeah.
dance kind of stuff?
Yeah, like entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would tune in to see some like sometimes in the I think it
They
was
have a
Tony
good
Awards.
host, honestly.
Sometimes they have like Hugh Jackman and like someone like sings for the opening or something. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, having
It,
something like that would be pretty damn cool. Would be something I would want to watch rather than just hearing the host trying to make a joke and failing. You know.
yeah. I mean, you guys know who the hosts are this year, right?
Wait, who was it actually? I'm
It's
not up
it's
to date with it.
Regina Hall, which is cool. Wanda Sykes, which is cool. I don't know why they pick her because she's like not. She's very out of touch in terms of her generations. It seems like.
Okay.
And Amy Schumer, which is the bad one.
Hmm.
Oh, right. You mentioned about this, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah,
Amy Schumer, so
no one likes
yeah,
her.
no one
No, no
likes
one
her.
likes her. No one
No one
likes
likes her.
They should have had the Muppets host the Oscars. Literally, that will increase their
You know,
viewership.
You
as
know?
much as I wanna shit on Albert for bringing up the Muppets again, I would actually watch it if it was the Muppets.
Same.
Well,
Imagine
yeah,
I
yeah,
would
Muppet
yeah.
hosting the
actually be
show.
interested to watch the Oscars if it was the
That would
Muppets
actually be
hosting.
interesting.
Here's the
That would
thing:
actually
know?
be
they
good.
actually considered that at one point earlier this year, but they're like, "Yeah, you know what? We'll go with Amy Schumer." I'm like,
Well, that's how
why?
they
Well,
want to kill the ratings. Then they want to
they
bring
want
in
to
the
kill.
big guns, the
Yeah.
Muppets. Yeah, no. Uh, yeah, man, I don't know, man. It's just
Yeah, I guess more entertainment makes sense.
yeah. I
And
would watch it for more entertainment, basically.
yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much that.
Actually, I just look at the SAG Awards. Kelvin, Squid Game made it.
Yeah, I
Squid
know. I
Game,
Oh,
Squid
watched.
Game won a lot of stuff.
Yeah,
yeah, I know.
yeah. Yeah. Basically, yeah. The SAG Awards. I think like Coda wins the most outstanding cast. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
That is equivalent to Best Picture.
Yeah, the best
Uh,
picture basically Coda,
So yeah,
which is yeah.
for the audience who don't know what SAG Award is, basically it's the Screen Actors Guild. So the Oscars is made up of multiple guilds, include Directors Guild, Screenwriters Guild, Actors Guild, Editing Guild. Basically, all the different awards have their own guilds, and the Screen Actors Guild they have their own award show as well. So this is the award show that they have, which also covers TV and movie.
Yeah. That's why Squid Game is there.
Yeah, Squid Game won. The old dude Lee, no, not the old
Lee
dude.
Jung Jae.
The main
I think the
character
actress won
Lee Jung Jae,
as
he
well.
won.
Both the actress
As
and the
the,
actor.
Yeah, female
Yeah.
actor in drama series. So at least she won.
the main lead
Yeah.
and the main female lead.
Yeah. Both of
They
them
also won
won
stunts.
Stunt Ensemble in the TV series. Yeah. I guess so.
Yeah. I don't watch any of the other TV shows.
Yeah, same. Yeah. I'm not sure what to talk about for the SAG Awards.
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy for Coda. They won the big thing, and Troy Cox are
Same.
winning it. But yeah,
Yeah.
Brianna the Boast, Jessica Chastain winning lead, Will Smith winning lead. But yeah,
Someone signed also show and just don't know what they're doing. Well, probably.
that is true.
Sure.
That is true.
That is true. Here, I think Ham made a good suggestion here to make people watch the Oscar. The 3 Spider-Man hosting.
There.
We'll watch that.
I will
I'll
watch
watch
that.
that. I'll
Sure,
watch
yeah,
that.
I'll
Yeah,
watch
you know
that.
what? Yeah.
Will be
So long
Andrew
as they're
Tom
op-
Holland hosting?
So long as their opening is all just like. Wait a minute. I'm the host. No.
Yeah.
No,
They come
I
on
want
the
to see
stage
like
pointing at each other kind of thing. Wait, I thought I'm hosting this time.
I'm the host.
yeah, but before that, I want them to open like, and for this year's Oscars, your host is Spider-Man, and then they all
Spider-Man,
three appear.
three
You
of them
know?
come out. They're just like.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, true. But yeah, pretty much what Cameron Patterson said here. Oh, what's the name? The Oscar is always doing everything in its power to get people to hate it. I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not sure what they're doing now with the Oscars, but
Yeah.
most of the time
Yeah.
I don't really watch it because it is just boring. Most of the time I feel like, it's like the same. It's like you just wait for the awards to finish, then you check it on like websites.
Pretty much,
know?
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, if you want to watch the speech, you just watch a clip out. You don't. I don't think anyone really, unless you're like super fanatic, you don't watch from start to finish.
Exactly.
So if they want to get their ratings, they gotta figure out something that keeps people engaged between the Oscars.
Yeah. That is true. And
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be so what's the name? Like what if Don't Look Up win for like
Yeah.
best pictures? They'll be insane.
Real quick, let's touch on this before we move on to our next segment. Thoughts on the Oscar Cheer Award, the cheer moment.
The cheer
It's-
moment.
It's a new category that they add this year in order to add ratings, and they're basically saying, "Oh, you know how people always say that we don't have popular movies? Well, this is our award show. So we have the best audience cheer moment, and they have a bunch of films as well as the moments, and the audience can actually vote. You can actually vote on Twitter for this." And the nominees are, which is really weird because they are not even 2021 films. It's Avengers Assemble from Avengers Endgame 2019. Effie
Okay.
White's And I'm Telling You I'm Not Going from Dreamgirls 2006.
What?
The Flash Speed Force from Zack Snyder's Justice League 2021. Neo Dodging Bullets, The Matrix 1999. And Spider-Man Team Up, Spider-Man No Way Home.
Is
Which
this
is
a one?
such a weird combination of films.
Is this a one-time thing, or are they planning to do this with next year Oscars as well? Because
I have no idea.
what was this supposed to do?
I have no idea. And from what I heard, I don't know if this is official or not too. From what I heard, the Snyder Cut is not even eligible anymore because they're like, oh yeah, it's not theatrical. It's not eligible to win. I'm like, the fuck? It's nominated. I'm like confused.
Man, Oscar showrunners just don't know what they're doing. It's dumb, man. It's dumb. It's dumb.
That was just a
Yeah.
way for them to get like ratings.
I guess
Like, oh, people would like this.
they try, they fail.
Yeah, and that like it's so weird that they have like a Matrix and Dreamgirls. It's really weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really weird. So yeah, basically our overall thoughts on the Oscars, it's dumb. What they're trying
Yes.
to do.
Get your shit together, Oscars.
Yep.
You know, we are so much more reliable. Even though most of us. would
Yeah,
just
you
say,
gotta.
"No,
You know
watch
what?
it."
Watch the Councilies from 2 years ago. We did something.
Yeah.
I don't remember what we did, but I think it was good.
Should we do the council list every year to replace Oscars?
What is
It's not
gonna
that
be the
we want to, we
Council?
just
What's
have to,
what's the
Cal.
Council Cheer Award?
Council's
is
Cheer
it
Award.
Council-
Council Cheer Award is what we did. Best scene, best moments in the movie. In
Oh, I
in
thought this best moments
2021.
in the Councilman show. I was like,
We could
Kelvin,
do that.
Kelvin mistaken Chicken Run with Chicken Little. Yeah, one of the nominees.
And the second nominee, Kelvin, for choking in the intro. It's all Kelvin. It's all Kelvin.
You wanna know? You wanna know something? That
Huh?
Chicken Run video on TikTok have over 1,000 views. I don't understand.
Which one? The one where Kelvin mistaken?
Yeah, the one that mistaken it. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, the Chicken Run video have 16 likes, which is not that much, but 1,037 views. That's the most I ever have on my TikTok, which is like insane. I don't understand what the algorithm did for that, but yeah.
Yeah, man.
Look at this man confusing Chicken Run and Chicken Little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So yeah, that's basically our weekly watches and a bit of sidetracking there with the Oscar stuff. Yeah.
Oscar stuff, yeah.
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 All right. Yeah. So now let's move on to the There are two trailer that drop. Let's talk about it. We talked about the infomercial last week, so let's talk about the actual ad now.
Not the
Actual
infomercial.
ad.
Not infomercial anymore. Now it's the Bullet Train trailer. Yeah. I actually got a full trailer now. The Bullet Train trailer looks really fun to watch. It seems, very it just looks like a lot of fun to watch. Like
Mhm.
all I know is that they're trying to take a briefcase, I think, something like that. And then everyone in the train is just kind of like like assassins or like hired people trying to get whatever is in that briefcase. Basically that.
Mhm.
That's the whole plot, I think. And yeah,
Pretty much.
yeah, right. But I don't know. Just the few actions we saw there, and then the characters as well. They all seems very colorful.
I like the
like
color
James
palette.
May's
The color
cameo.
palette is good.
That,
That did-
that is
yeah.
true. That is true. The color palette is it's really neon. I feel like. Yeah. What do you guys think about Bullet Train, Arik? As an action boy.
It's an action movie connoisseur. No. Jeez.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, that's I thought the trailer was, I don't know, like it's a bit, it may sound like a bit insulting, but it isn't. Like it looks like a typical like action packed fun movie to watch.
Pretty
I
much,
mean,
yeah, right?
I'm pretty sure that's what they're guessing because they advertised it as what the director of Deadpool 2,
Yeah.
second one specifically. So I was like, you know what?
Deadpool
I
2
mean,
is
yeah, it
fun.
does look quite fun, and I like how they made the trailer like, the term I want to use is they baby drivered it. They made it like all the hits, the attacks are all like in
Uh,
in tune with the song.
That is true, actually. Yeah.
So I was
Now
like,
that you
okay, that's
mention it.
yeah. I'm like, this is not. I'm pretty sure that's only for the trailer. It's not gonna like make it to the final movie, but if it did, it'll be pretty fun.
That'll be
But
fun.
yeah,
That'll
so
be fun.
yeah, so I was like, yeah, the trailer is this is pretty good, generic action movie. So I don't believe it will be extremely good in terms of ratings, but I think it'll do like decent, like a
I f-
7 probably.
I feel like it'll maybe do. Wait, what is John Wick's rating?
You think it'll be similar to John
Uh,
Wick's?
I think it might be similar to
I
like
think it's probably
around
gonna be
John
closer
Wick
to
level.
Deadpool 2, honestly. It might be closer to
Deadpool 2?
Deadpool 2, honestly.
Wait, let me
I
see.
mean, because
What
that's
Deadpool
the
2
same
rating?
director. Yeah, that's why.
Because like this
Yeah.
scene, John Wick is more drama, intense,
Yeah.
and action. This seems like a comedy action film.
Okay, to be fair,
Yeah.
Deadpool 2 and John Wick, they pretty much have the same score. About 7.5 on IMDb and about 85 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes,
yeah,
so,
about
yeah,
about
around
that,
time,
I
yeah.
guess. Yeah. So
That
it's still
would
going
make
to be
it.
good.
So I think it's gonna be like a good, fun action movie. Nothing to think about. Like I said, I think no, me and Teguh already said this. Yeah, this is Murder on Orient Express in the movie. The action.
The
Murder,
action
It's-
movie.
murder on
It's
Shinkansen.
it's murders on Orient Express. I'm pretty
Murders.
sure there's gonna be more than
Murders.
one.
Yeah.
Murders on your express.
Oh, I was right. The Sanada dude, I think that's his name. That Japanese guy.
It's a
Hiroki
katana.
Sanada.
Yep.
Yeah, he has a katana, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a katana. Look at him, a longsword mane.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Teguh, as a Tokyo, what is it? Citizen.
boy.
What
As
do
a
you
user.
think?
As a Tokyo boy,
You see
As
that?
a
Do you see
Tokyo
that
boy.
much neon in Tokyo?
Yeah.
Have you
Are you
seen
gonna
this
say
much
like this
action
is
in a
the
big
main
tank?
where?
for Tokyo?
depends where. But no, I like it because like in the opening, I think like they showed like the street and it was Akihabara. I was like, I know that. Like I've been there multiple times.
Did you solve that helmet?
I just don't like how the train. I'm assuming the train left there because in real life it doesn't leave there. Like the tracks are way too narrow for a Shinkansen to fit
Oh.
there.
No.
Speaking of Shinkansen, actually, a bit of trivia. Did you know, like, you know how in the poster, like, it says bullet train and in the background there's Japanese?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't say Shinkansen. That
haven't
literally
seen the
translates
poster.
to bullet and train.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is this
I
the
guess it's
poster
for-
where,
I have
where
a
there's
feeling
this
it's for
one
the movie.
attendant with next to the
Yeah,
chair?
yeah, yeah. So, like, they're
Okay.
referring to it as, like, not bullet train as in, like, really fast train, as in bullet, like, we're gonna shoot a bunch of shit train.
Damn, I like this. I like this thought from Cameron. Turns out it's gonna be a secret sequel to Train to Busan,
Ooh.
Train to Tokyo.
No, I want to believe that it's a sequel to, no, or the sequel to what's it called, Snowpiercer, so that I can make the argument that it's a sequel to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Damn.
Okay.
Just anything about trains, just like yeah, they're all connected.
They're all connected.
Well, like Polar Express, definitely.
Yeah, you know what's
Oh,
in the
you know,
suitcase?
no.
You know what? No, it's a prequel. You know what's in
Ooh.
the suitcase? Golden tickets.
Damn.
To the polar. What? Oh no.
Willy Wonka.
Willy Wonka's factory. Oh my god. Let
That's
me
what
guess. I'm
you're
gonna have an
fighting
action
for.
movie just called Chocolate Factory.
Chocolate Factory.
Damn.
Damn.
Yeah.
Going
How
very
about
far into
how
this,
about you?
yeah.
Wait,
I'll keep it short. I think it looks fun. I like the action. Obviously, the cast looks stacked, which is gonna be a fun ensemble to film. I wonder if the whole film is actually gonna take place in a train, or are they gonna go outside the train at one point? Curious. I think is there actually a scene in the trailer that they went outside? I think they did, right?
They
There was-
kind of
there
went
was a
outside. There
scene
was
where,
a
like,
car.
They went to the
Yeah.
sub. They
Yeah,
went to
a
the terminal.
car
I
was
guess.
like exploding.
Yeah, they're not
everywhere, so-
all in the train. It's not
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
set in the train. You know, they go out a bit.
I want to see someone. I want to see the. You know how there's a trolley cart.
Mhm.
I want to see someone like get smacked with a trolley cart. The biggest
yeah.
cart.
I think that's what what's Katana's name? Karen Fukuhara.
Karen Fukuhara.
I think that's what she'll be doing. Yeah. I mean, she's already pushing a trolley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Right,
think,
yeah,
I think they should be fun.
Yeah, should be a fun movie. Let's go to the chat for a bit here. What's this? Thomas Sign, this trailer is better than teaser. I mean, the teaser is an infomercial. Literally.
Someone pointed this out to me, saying that teaser remind them of the BVS teaser where they do the Turkish airline thing. I don't know if you
Oh.
guys remember that.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And my argument against it, that BVS is an established IP, so people will probably still know what it's about or will watch it. But this one is like literally no IP at all. People just thought it was like like we said last week, it's a travel.
It's just a random travel
Yeah,
ads,
travel commercial. So, yeah. It's creative.
Yeah,
It doesn't work.
yeah. Sun Machine, cast looks stacked. It is pretty stacked. The bullet
Yeah.
train cast. Oh my
Aaron
God,
Taylor
what-
Johnson, Sandra Bullock, Joey King, Brian Tyree Henry, Karen Fukuhara, Hiroki Sanada, Brad Pitt. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty stacked cast right there.
Zazie Beats.
Fred Movies asks, do any of you regret not drafting this?
I don't think I was made aware of this.
I don't
I
regret my choice.
made you guys aware of it a week before the draft.
Yeah, but
I
you
that
don't
means
know
I
anything
completely
anything yet
forgot.
about it.
Yeah.
That means I
Yeah.
completely forgot then.
Yeah.
To
I
be
mean-
honest, I suppose I am. I mean, because Kelvin had to force me with his avatar.
Honestly,
Avatar
Avatar could be big. Honestly, I don't know.
Avatar
be
could
big.
be
The more I
big, but it could
think
be
about
just
it, the more big it could be.
Yeah, no, but
Yeah.
it could just be a random cash grab. That's why I had kind of have like little hope for it.
It's package deal.
I hate your package deal. I want a la carte, but no.
Someone's I trust his director. Yeah, I mean, he did a lot of the action stuff. I think something to do with John Wick as well.
Yeah,
think that
he worked in John
yeah,
Wick, didn't he?
He's like a stunt
Yeah.
coordinator. I think.
stunt
Oh,
coordinator.
And
okay.
Yeah,
Atomic
I
Blonde,
mean,
Atomic Blonde as well. So
yeah, those who have good action flicks, action scenes. So yeah,
Action scenes, yeah.
you definitely trust this director to make a great action
I,
movie. Yeah,
I'd like to think that this director is like, you know what, we got Brad Pitt for 1 second in Deadpool 2. Let me approach him and see if he wants to do a full movie.
And this time he's not invisible.
This time he's not paid in coffee, he's actually paid with money. Did you guys know he got paid in
Yeah.
coffee for that scene?
yeah, that I know.
Yeah, yeah. I know. I thought he wanted it, a cup of coffee. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Maybe I think so.
Yeah, Cam Patterson. This is the Brad Pitt movie, right? Yeah, I mean, I'll be surprised if it's not.
It's not a Brad Pitt movie.
Yeah. What's this? Cameron Patterson. Timothy Chalamet beating people up with his cane.
Because Timothy Chalamet is playing Willy Wonka.
Oh
Yes.
my god.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much that for the what is this called? Bullet Train
Bullet
trailer. Do
Train.
you guys have any other thoughts on it?
Nope.
No. Yeah. Uh. Oh yeah. Simple. Before we jump into the next one, I guess Simple Joe asks, anyone excited for the Adam project? Do you guys know about this thing?
Yeah, watch the
I saw the
trailer.
trailer. I
was
don't like the trailer.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just I'm indifferent with it. Not
Isn't
excited.
didn't the trailer market it as like this generation's Back to the Future or like something like that? And I was like, that is
Really?
ridiculously stupid. Don't compare
Yeah.
yourself to that.
I mean, yeah, look, the synopsis is after accidentally crashing in 2022, time-traveling fighter pilot Adam Reed teams up with 12-year-old self for a mission to save the future. Nah,
It feels
There.
it feels like a free guy kind of thing, just like with time travel,
yeah.
I guess.
Nah, yeah.
With all like the IPs and like the geeky stuff. I think it's just gonna be fine.
Yeah. It's good. It's probably just one of those, like, Netflix. I mean, is it Netflix? Is it by
It's
Netflix?
It is Netflix, yeah.
Yeah, Netflix with, what's his name? Ryan Reynolds. They made a lot of movies together, like action stuff, but they're like, they're good, but it's one of those like, it's very forgettable kind of
Red
thing.
Notice.
Red Notice, yeah, it's good. It's not bad. It's just very forgettable, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah. This could be like one of that as well. But yeah,
Pretty
let's
much.
move on to the next trailer, the Bubble trailer.
Also Netflix film.
Also Netflix, but this one, if you guys saw the trailer, it looks like chaotic fun. It looks like chaotic fun, and when we're watching it, it's like I don't know why, but we got like Tropic Thunder vibe from this.
Yeah, I said
Oh,
it's like
I didn't even thought about that, but that makes sense.
I said this
Yeah,
gives
no,
me
we-
Tropic
yeah.
Thunder vibes because it's like these. It's about
They're
like
filming.
actors like trying to make a film, but it's just but that's like the whole film. It's watching people
yeah.
trying to make a film.
Yeah, the synopsis of this is a Judd Apatow film, and the synopsis is in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, a group of actors travels to a close set in England to film a sixth installment of a dinosaur-themed blockbuster franchise for Netflix.
Yeah. I mean, literally the title of the movie, Cliff Bees. So bad. But that's the whole point, just like in what's it name? Tropic Thunder. They do have weird movies there. But yeah. Yeah, pretty much that. This is just Tropic Thunder in what's the name?
More modern setting, I guess.
Yeah, in a pandemic setting.
Pandemic. Yeah, more I guess relatable setting to this day
Yeah.
and age.
Yeah. What do you think, Ku? Or Albert? Not Albert.
I want to
go
say
first.
I like the concept because I don't think I know there is another film. At least I'm aware of another film that take place during COVID-19 pandemic, like address the issue. This is the only other one that I'm aware of. I haven't known much that's actually like addressing of like things happening in the COVID-19, and I'm kind of fascinated by that idea of those films. The other one is Kimmy, which is a Steven Soderbergh film. But yeah, this one in a comedy of like in the COVID-19, I think it could be pretty fun, honestly. And yeah, the cast is great. Maria Bakalova, Karen Gillan. It looks batshit insane. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's gonna be good, if it's gonna be bad, but I'm excited for it. I have not. I've seen all the Judd Apatow directed films because it's only done like 5 or something, and
Okay.
all of the ones that I've seen him direct, I like it. So
Mm,
I think this will be good.
should be good. Looks really fun. Yeah. How about you? What you think? What you think, Teguh? Wait, have Teguh watched
I
Tropic Thunder?
yeah, of course.
He has, of course.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Um, I don't know. I mean, I get the Tropic Thunder vibes, and I mean, I'll probably watch it just because it's on Netflix. It's not like any.
Teguh not interested. Confirm.
Mildly interested. Mildly interested.
All right. Yeah.
I
Sure.
won't. It'll probably be one of those movies where like, yeah, I want to watch it, and then like its release date, and I'm gonna completely forget about it and not realize it, and then like 2 weeks later, like, oh, have you watched this? Wait, it's out.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna watch. I'm
It's
definitely
gonna
gonna
be
watch.
that kind of like level for me. So, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So Teguh is the least interested in this movie. I'm definitely going to watch it whenever it's what April 1st, I think it's when it's
Yeah.
out. So yeah,
Yeah,
on April
trailer
1st.
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching that over Morbius. I'll tell you that for sure.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
I forgot Morbius is out on 1st of April.
I just remember it is because literally the film, if that film is a joke and it's April Fool's, so I just like associate the two.
But yeah, looks insane, that movie. So yeah, I'm really
The
yeah,
Mandalorian's gonna be in
excited
it.
for that.
To go.
Yeah. All right.
Mhm.
Let's go to the chat. Oh yeah. Also the cast is pretty. It has a good cast as well, man. The Bubble. Yeah. They
Yeah,
got Keegan Michael Key, Karen Gillian. Yeah. It's like Pedro
Karen
Pascal.
Gillan.
Oh yeah, Karen Gillan. Yeah. Wait, Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, Pedro Pascal's in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. Yeah.
Maria,
Yeah. He was
Maria
in it, yeah.
Bakalova, who's from Borat 2, who plays the daughter of Borat. is
Oh,
there.
Yeah,
Fred Armisen. I like that dude.
Leslie Mann.
Yeah, he's an SNL guy, I think mostly. From what
Yeah,
I've seen.
I've seen his face so many times that I couldn't name a movie or a TV show where I could identify his face from. Like, but I know that face. I just couldn't
Yeah.
associate him with one thing.
I know he played. Was it Alipnos in Brooklyn 99?
Bless you. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go to the chat here. Katie Lynch, Karen Gillan can do no wrong. Keegan Michael Key, Pedro Pascal, and Kate McKinnon love it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, these are funny peoples. Yeah, Fred Lombardi thought the trailer is neat. Star Machine didn't know this was a thing, but I'll watch a trailer. You should watch a trailer. It's again chaotic fun. Seems like what
it
it
looks
is.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kamal Stein. Kimi was a good film. I do agree with Albert. The COVID-19 setting is quite fascinating. I don't know why. Well, I mean, we don't get much to see like how production is like. I guess in
Yeah.
during COVID-19.
Apparently, Netflix 4 days ago also released a 45-second teaser for Cliff B6: The Battle for Everest.
What?
So they made a teaser for the fake film that they're shooting in this.
Oh.
I
Hell.
didn't even know that.
Okay.
It's even more convincing.
Well, it was released before the trailer for The Bubble, so some people was probably like, "What the fuck is this film?" And then at the end of it, oh, it's a trailer. It's a film within a film.
Yeah. Imagine for the whole like the bubble, like whenever they drop trailer, it's just called Cliff Beast.
Actually, wait, come to think of it, maybe they did it for the actual like movie itself. Like maybe in the movie there's a scene where they're like, we've uploaded the trailers on YouTube, and then they'll see like the comments or some shit.
Oh.
Yeah,
Using real life
there'll be-
comments on it, yeah.
Yeah, using real life comments, and then they're like, look, this username from Albert Wiradharma said this movie looks
Okay.
like shit.
Okay, I just saw the clip. I just saw the trailer. All of the clips are the same clips from the trailer itself. It just cut to look like it's it's individual film.
Okay.
Oh,
okay,
fair
okay.
enough, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess, for the bubble trailer. Yeah. Excited for it.
46,
Looks really
Battle
fun.
for Everest.
Looks really fun. I definitely want to see Cliff Beast now. Alright, yeah, now let's get on to the I think we have quite a few news, but I don't think we'll be talking that much about it. So yeah. let's go to the first one real quick here. Netflix Marvel show coming to Disney Plus on March 16th. So this includes, was it Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Punisher? Yeah.
But
The
not Iron. No, who
the
cares about
the
Iron
def-
Fist?
the right, I forgot Iron Fist. Yeah, that
The
dude.
Defenders.
The
Who cares about him?
Defenders.
Yeah,
Is that it? Or is there more? Are there
Pretty
more?
sure that's it.
Alright, yeah. How
yeah.
about the Hawks? The Hawk and Duff. Is that not
That's
Netflix?
DC.
Oh, is that DC? Oh, whoops. Yeah. Pretty much that's all I can think of. Uh, Wait,
I'll
that's
fact
it,
check.
right?
I'll fact check it.
I think that's it.
Check it.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah, so far
Um,
as I remembered, yeah.
like I'm pretty sure Disney Plus have to make like a whole new system for
Yeah,
those
they
shows
they
because those
are
are violent.
part of the thing is that they are doing they're changing the stuff to the parental guidance, parental
Oh,
control lock kind of thing. They're changing it up to Disney Plus so for this because yeah, you don't want your
okay,
kids
makes
to be
sense.
watching Daredevil. You know?
Yeah, it's like Daredevil, I wanna watch that, and like they saw the Kingpin scene, was like ah, scared of
Trying to
car
find
doors
that.
forever. But yeah. Yeah, this is actually Star Mission say, yeah, you don't want your kid to be watching Jessica Jones getting railed by Luke Cage to the point where their bed falls apart.
That
You
is an
know, that
actual
is
scene
true.
that happened in the show. Yeah.
Yep. You don't want to see Luke Cage getting coffee, that's for sure.
Damn.
Also, Agents of Shield is coming to this as well. I thought Agents of
Disney
Shield has
Plus?
been here this whole time. Yeah,
Oh,
I
is
thought
it?
they've
Oh,
been
it's
in
not?
Disney Plus. I guess not.
Huh, alright.
I've never seeked it out.
Are you going to watch Agents of Shield now? Now that's on Disney Plus?
Nah, too much. Too much.
No, I might actually do that just because.
Watch until like the Ghost
No, I've
Rider.
seen all.
You know?
I know I've watched it all like without any gaps until like season 3, and then I think I start having gaps, so I want to like catch
Actually
up
watch
and
it.
like fill in the gaps, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess so. Yeah. Kind of. Was it somewhat surprised? I predicted it would have gone to Hulu instead. Yeah,
Hmm,
no. I
fair.
guess not. Yeah.
Disney
Honestly,
does
not
own
much.
Hulu.
I feel like there's not much to say on this. It's like outside of Teguh, I think most of us has watched the Netflix Marvel stuff, right? I think.
I've seen
Yeah.
all except for Punisher season 2.
Yeah.
I've
I've
seen all
seen-
but Daredevil season 3 and Punisher season 2.
Why do you
I've
skip out on Daredevil season 3?
I was
I've-
bored. I was into anime.
I've seen all except for the second half of Luke Cage and Iron Fist and Defenders. Yeah.
Yeah, you can skip Iron Fist.
Yeah. Is Defenders good though? Is it a good
It's
series?
nah.
It's not.
It's
Alright, yeah, I'll
disappointing. It's
skip that as well.
disappointing.
But it was
I'll skip
short,
that
so
as
it
well.
wasn't like
The character interactions are good. The story's bad.
Alright, yeah. Alright. So yeah. Teguh, are you thinking of ever picking up any of this stuff? Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, not Iron Fist. Are you
Not
thinking
Iron
of
Fist.
doing it?
I want to
of the
say
five,
yes,
Teguh
but
would
if
be
I'm
the best.
honest, I'm probably not going to. So, well, there you go.
Oh, this is one of those, Oh yeah, I'll put it in my watch list. Never to
Yeah,
be
and then
touched.
like 10 years later, I'm like, right, I wanted to watch
Right.
that.
That's that's pretty much what I was like with Donnie Darko. It's been on my watch list since I was like grade 7, I think.
Damn, grade 7.
When Watch Mojo was big.
Also, apparently, Disney Plus have a trailer for this, right? Like, oh, coming soon to Disney Plus, but they didn't include Iron Fist. Apparently, I haven't seen
Well.
it, but that's what I heard.
I mean,
I wonder why.
Iron Fist. I wonder why, right? Yeah.
I wonder why.
Alright, yeah, let's move on to the next news here, which I think we've all watched this movie. I Am Legend 2 is in the works with Will Smith and Michael
Will
B.
Smith?
Jordan.
What? Can you
Will
say his name
Smith.
again?
Smith.
Smith.
Smith. Smith.
SAG Award winner Will Smith. There you go.
Will
Yep,
Smith
SAG
and Michael B.
award.
Jordan.
I like how Michael B. Jordan, you have to say the B. You cannot just say Michael Jordan.
Jordan.
Michael A. Jordan.
Someone's going to shoot hoops around the zombies.
Wait, in I Am Legends, are they zombies or are they like? Are they zombies? I thought they're.
I forgot
I already
they were
forgot.
either. I forgot
I
they
have
were
never
referred to
seen.
as
I've never seen this
vampires.
film.
Oh wait,
Oh,
really?
really?
I thought we've all seen this.
Really?
Okay, never mind then.
I
Like,
have
oh,
seen it,
I'm
and I
the
thought
odd
they
one
were
out.
referred to as vampires.
yeah, I think they are vampires, not like zombies kind of thing, to what I remember at least. Um, honestly, I don't remember much from I Am Legend. All I remember is that Will Smith has a dog. Is that right?
Yes, he has a dog. He had a
You tell
German
me.
Shepherd.
Yeah, he has a German Shepherd as a pet in I Am Legend. Have you watched it, Gu? No, no.
I want to say no, but it
But
no.
no. Okay.
Haven't watched it. Damn.
Have I? No,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I
Honestly,
was gonna say,
I don't remember anything about this movie.
I actually, weirdly enough, I do. Lol.
Alright.
What, do you want me
Yeah.
to give a rundown of the
Here
first movie, or do you just want to talk about
the
this?
synopsis of I Am Legend was a Robert Neville, a scientist, is the last human survivor of a plague in the whole of New York. He attempts to find a way to reverse the effect of man-made virus by using his own immune blood. What do you think? So that's the plot of the first one. What do you think? What do you think will happen in the second one?
Yeah,
He's no
I
longer.
should
He's no
mention
longer
something
immune.
like, oh wait, it's a bit of a spoiler, but I guess it doesn't matter now since it's like a
It's
20-year-old
Talk about
movie.
it. It's
let's just talk about it.
2007
Okay.
film. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, how do I explain this? Will Smith died in the end of the first one in the
Oh
theatrical
shit.
release. So
Is that
that's why I was a
different
bit
ending?
confused.
Huh.
But there is an alternate ending where he does live.
Oh, I guess they're
So
going
Boogie-
to
Alternate
he
ending?
actually
What?
lived. I
Yeah.
mean, sometimes movies have alternate endings.
Or this is
Like
like
Scott
some kind of
Pilgrim.
Will Smith clone in the future.
What,
Oh,
like like his
Gemini,
other movie, I forgot
Gemini.
what it's called.
Oh, I
think it's
didn't. I
called
didn't. I
Gemini.
wasn't even thinking of that. But like, I
Oh.
mean, it's literally about like a scientist, right? Immune to
Yeah.
virus. Maybe they got his DNA and they somehow recreated him.
You think- but instead they
Eh,
made a
yeah, maybe
full clone and it's
Michael B. Jordan recreated him.
Or he became he evolved.
He
to Michael
became
B.
Will
Jordan.
Smith.
Or Will
Oh my
Smith is
God.
like, or Will Smith plays like a ghost that just haunts Michael B. Jordan.
It's like in Star Wars, the Force Ghost. You know, that's what
Yeah.
it's like.
God, what are we selling this movie as?
But yeah. Wait. So what's the name in the first movie? What's his name? Will Smith did not cure the virus, right?
I
Did he?
think no. I think in the theatrical release, I think he didn't cure, or I think he was close, but then what is it? He sacrificed himself to save like this like
Mm.
mother and child. But then the alternate ending, I think he did got a cure or something along the lines, or almost did.
Well, I want to believe that you're going with the alternate ending as a canon one.
Yeah.
So going with that, I'm pretty sure you're going to just be like, the second one is actually them, like Will Smith, hopefully his dog, and Michael B. Jordan.
Oh no, his dog. No, his dog's dead. His dog's dead.
Oh, damn it!
that he died in the
Okay.
first movie.
Get a new dog, no, Chihuahua this time.
Oh, not a German Shepherd, a Chihuahua.
No, Chihuahua. Yeah, more aggressive, right? But yeah, I'm pretty sure this time they'll just actually like, yay, we actually cure the virus. Probably that's what will happen, unless they want to make I Am Legend 3.
Yeah.
Get a new trilogy.
Yeah, I mean, might as well, yeah, make it a trilogy. So yeah, what's this? So let's go to the chat here. Samostein. Wow, what has it been? 20 years now? Didn't expect this. Well, I
13
think the movie
years?
came out in
No,
2017.
15 years.
2007, I mean. Yeah.
2007. Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, Katie Lynch never saw the original. And honestly, you guys should watch it. It's good. It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
Pretty cool.
Well, I know
yeah.
Will Smith died. Now
Yeah.
what's the point?
Well, what's the alternate ending?
The alternate
Okay,
one where
fine.
you like
Find the alternate ending when he's
Yeah,
alive.
what's the alternate ending? Like before, he's supposed to go to the theatrical ending. You just stop and find the alternate ending.
Find it on YouTube. Just watch it. Great.
Yeah. Yeah, Fred Novi says Michael B. Jordan is amazing, so I don't hate this idea. I mean, yeah, pretty much. The few stuff I've seen Michael B. Jordan in, I like his performance.
So,
So yeah,
so
Yeah.
Kelvin, you're excited for this film.
kinda, I guess, I suppose.
Ariq, you're excited for this film.
Yeah, I suppose so. I like the first one.
Teguh, are you excited for this film?
Nah.
Oh, it's scary.
I was somewhat excited until I saw that Akiva Goldsman is returning to write the screenplay, and I was like, I've heard that name before. Let me look at his credentials. What film have he wrote? All right, hold on to your butts, everyone.
Okay.
Batman Forever, Batman and Robin.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Ooh.
I Robot, which isn't bad. Cinderella Man, which isn't bad. But then he also did Divergent Series Insurgent, Transformer: The Last
Ooh,
Night,
that's very
The Dark
good.
Tower.
Alright, Albert, stop. Albert, stop. Let me be excited for this.
He's
Is it
also the
same-
writer for several Star Trek Discovery episodes, and Picard.
Huh. Well,
But the writer is different from the first one, then, is it?
yeah, I'm pretty.
He's
Is
the
it?
writer of the first
The first I Am
I
Legend.
Am Legend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, well, he knows what he's doing, right? He already wrote the first one. Wait, I Am Legend is a book,
The
right?
book.
Yeah,
The
they
book,
can
and
follow that.
I just looked again. Apparently, the alternate ending is the book ending, the novel ending.
Oh, so they tried.
The
Dude,
movie
you
is
know what
different.
this is? This is they tried to. There's an animating Full Metal Alchemist. This.
Yeah, they brotherhooded. They
They
brotherhooded.
Yeah, they brotherhooded with the alternate ending, but okay.
All right.
But yeah,
Fair
that's
enough.
pretty much that with I Am Legends. So yeah, let's go to the next one where we will be talking about family, where Momo
Momo from
in
Avatar: The Legend of Aang.
F10. No, oh, I wish. No, Jason
No,
Momoa or
Jason
Jason
Momoa.
Momoa.
Yeah,
I'm not sure. I wonder if
also
Ariq is aware
Momo.
of this, but you know how
What?
appropriate this is because Momo is like one of the top brands for aftermarket steering wheels.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah, it is. Yeah, shit, yeah, wait. Damn.
No.
Aftermarket
But yeah,
parts.
So basically Jason Momoa is now confirmed to be the villain in F10. Yeah, in Fast and Furious 10.
So, does
Pretty
that mean
cool.
he's just gonna be an eventual good guy then? Because that's what happens to every single villain.
Pretty much, right?
That is
So,
so
yeah.
true. Oh my god.
The Shaw
I mean-
became good guys. The John Cena became a good guy.
You know what? That's
Cypher
not
is
Battalion
still
Bacon?
bad.
Only Cypher.
Cypher is
Only
still
Cypher
bad,
stayed
yeah.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Look, yeah, Samuel Stein. Family visit Haka. I don't know, man.
Oh, but The Rock is also into the Haka stuff as well in the movie. So
Oh, that is true. Oh,
They
that's
do
how.
a Haka off.
Dude, Haka
they do a
off. Yeah.
Haka off.
No,
They do
but,
a
the
Haka
Rock,
off.
but The Rock isn't
Yeah.
gonna be in it.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you know if what's his name? They lure him with you're going to Haka against each other. Maybe he'll be like, sure.
I'm pretty sure after once The Rock sees that Vin Diesel refer to him as little brother, is like, no, fuck off. So you know.
A little brother with that edited image.
The edited image.
My
Yeah.
God.
Man.
Bad.
Do you guys think do you guys think he'll be the main villain, or do you think he's just like a side
What?
main villain?
What, like working under Cypher again? Like
Yeah,
John
something like
You
Cena
that.
gotta, you
did?
gotta
I mean,
make him
Cypher is
main.
still the
It's
big
Jason
bad.
Momoa.
I mean, Cypher is still the big bad. You know. What do you think? Do you think Jason Momo will just be what's his name? A brawn, I guess, not the brains of the
I'm
operation.
pretty sure it might end up like that again, just because I don't know, like this. Yeah,
I-
they made it Cypher to be like this big bad guy, hacker
Yeah.
woman, whatever.
I
He's still
wish
alive
they
in the
make
end.
him. I wish they make him the main big bad, because I can see him as an intellectual villain too. Like he can pull it off,
Yeah.
Jason Momoa,
Yeah.
and he could be very menacing.
Mhm.
like especially like Khal Drogo is like pretty fucking menacing. So Ego
Yeah.
Tico definitely pulled that
Could
off.
you imagine that, dude? The Dothraki now have muscle cars instead of horses.
Oh my god. How tall is Jason Momoa? I want to
I'm
see
not
him. I
sure.
want to see him next to Vin Diesel, and like, there's gonna be funny.
I remember seeing a picture. I remember seeing a picture of him
Vin
next
Diesel.
to his
Okay, Vin Diesel is
bodyguards.
6 foot. Calvin, how tall
Uh-huh.
is Jason Momoa?
193 centimeter. How tall is
Put
that?
it like
In feet. That is. No, stop giving me centimeter.
Isn't that like
I'll do
6 foot?
it.
Like
6'4".
not
Okay.
you're 6'4", right?
Okay.
Yeah, 6'4". Yeah.
You know, I remember
Wait.
Jason Momoa being so tall that there's like a picture of him with his bodyguards, and the caption says, the bodyguards look like mini bosses you have to fight to get to the main
That
Oh,
is
boss."
so
yeah.
true. I've seen that.
Yeah,
I've
I
seen-
saw that. I saw that.
I've seen that. Yeah,
Yo,
yeah,
John
yeah.
Cena. Well, John Cena's gonna be back. I didn't realize he's only 6'1". I thought he's tall. He's only 1 inch taller than Vin Diesel. For some reason, I thought he's
Yeah.
bigger.
He's not that tall. He's just
I
very
guess
wide.
Cena's just wide. Yeah, Cena's just wide.
Yeah.
See this white. He's white.
Here, Phantom Movies asks, isn't this film supposed to be a two-parter? I'm
Dude,
not
I
quite
don't
Hear
sure
know.
on
anything
this.
about it? Yeah.
I'm not quite sure about this. Is Fast and Furious two-part? Oh, 10 two-part.
Two-parter.
Yeah. Well, Kelvin searched that up. Teguh, what are your thoughts?
Teguh? Thoughts on Momo?
No.
Or Fast Furious.
Teguh just got no thoughts, I guess. But
I
yeah, from the
mean,
googling, Fast 10 and 11 are essentially going to be two-part movies. That's what they say. So,
Well, if
Yeah.
they're called Fast 10 and Fast 11, aren't they just two separate movies?
yeah, but that's like essentially going to be a two-part movie.
That's
Yeah, I'm
literally
so
just two
confused.
separate. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
Is the
Very
final
much.
movie title Fasten Your Seatbelts?
Oh, wow! How long have you been thinking of that? How long have you been waiting to say that?
Arik's been waiting.
I
on
stole
that.
it. I stole it. I stole it from a
Aw.
Twitter joke. I
Aw.
stole it. I admitted to stealing
Oh,
the joke. I think Kelvin's just disappointed afterwards now.
No, I already saw
Oh.
that many times.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I stole it.
Oh, well.
Teguh, what's your thoughts on Momo?
I don't know. I mean, at this point, Fast and Furious is just, I don't think about it anymore, Like, I don't think while watching it. I don't think about it. I just go, watch it, come back, like, yeah, that was fun. And then don't think about it again. Because
Good
the-
logic.
the-
Good logic.
The instant you start using your brain
What
on
this-
on this series, nothing makes sense.
You know, no, this is
Yeah.
not interesting to
You
Teguh.
lose
What would be
brain
interesting
cells as you
question-
use your
What
brain.
would be interesting to Teguh is, Teguh, what cars do you want to see in the next movie? There you go. See, now Teguh gets
Reliant
talking.
Robin.
Here.
Not
What
a
car?
Wuling.
What
Not
car
a
would
Wuling.
would Momoa fit in?
Oh, that's true. He is pretty tall,
I want-
actually. And that's
I want
that
to see
exempts him from a
Momoa
lot
fit
of
in
cars,
the Reliant
right?
Robin. Come on.
Yeah,
if
I
you
would
see
love. I would
Momoa
love
in
to see
Reliant
Momoa
Robin,
in a
yeah.
Reliant Robin. I would love to see that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I want to see him in a
Uh,
PLP-50.
Dude, a Reliant
that-
Robin with like a turbo installed in, I want to see that.
Oh no, the one that has to be like
You're gonna be
Batmobile, so it has like
backflip.
Yeah.
there's a jets on the back of a Reliant.
Yeah, pretty much that. That would be pretty cool.
Momoa? I want
Yeah.
to see for Momoa though. I want to say either a muscle car or
Muscle
Oh.
cars
Or
already
big
used by
bikes,
the
really.
family.
Well, yeah, Masako is already the family's
Oh,
car.
yeah,
actually,
exactly.
wait,
So
a
I'm more inclined to say
motorcycle-
big
A
motorbike.
motorcycle makes sense. It's like every car fan just hates motorcycle fans, and like
Yeah, I
like
don't.
kind of like cats and dogs. So like, what if
I don't. I
what if
don't
the
want
big
to have
bad
a
guy doesn't
motorcycle
even
in
use
there,
a car?
but I can't see him Momoa on anything else but a motorcycle.
I can see him maybe in a random Jeep or a Hummer, I guess.
Hummer like cars.
Yeah, yeah.
Hummer.
Ah,
A
he's
H1
big.
sure, not a H2 or H3.
I have no idea what the difference is.
I think
Hummer
what
and
it's
H2,
Hummer.
H3s are more like blinged out versions.
Yeah, they're the
Okay.
bling ones. A H1 is the
H1
military
it looks more
one.
like
The military
military.
one, sure. The blinged out ones, hell no.
So
Oh,
I
yeah.
ask you, is I bling?
Is I bling?
Is I bling? Damn.
Yeah. All right, yeah, very much. Welcome to
Yeah,
Top
look,
Gear. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Yo,
what
I want to
Top
see
Gear
Jeremy
twist.
Clark. I want to see Jeremy Clarkson in Fast and Furious 10.
I want him to be revealed as the actual main bad
Yeah.
guy.
The
in
big
the
guy.
end.
Oh my god.
Like the Top
Like-
Gear
like when
guys
he-
are actually like higher than Cypher.
Sometimes my genius is
Yeah, a
quite
guy
frightening.
higher. Yeah, when he defeats Dom, he's like, sometimes my genius is almost frightening.
Yeah, like he's just on like the big like villain chair, like you only see his back, and then Dom like the family bursts into the office like it was you all along. How could you pull
and
all
then he
these
just turns
things?
around in his chair,
And he like
just like,
slowly pans to his face, and it's just like sometimes my genius is almost frightening.
I want that if,
and then
if Clarkson is
cut
in
right
that
there and roll credits.
Oh, that's the end of
And then
the
that-
I feel
one.
teaser for the
Starts.
11th
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, teaser for your 11. Yeah.
I want everything that if Clarkson is in this, I want everything that Jeremy Clarkson say are just like memes that he said. Like, oh no. Anyway, like everything he says is only like from the memes. Like, nothing
I can imagine
no new
Dom is like,
dialogues.
you killed my friend. Oh no.
No.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Oh my god. No,
Really
man,
fun.
that would fix
Yeah.
the series, you know.
Yep.
Yeah,
That would fix the series
yeah.
for sure.
Damn.
All right, all right. All right, yeah. That's basically our thoughts on the Fast 10. Not much there, honestly. But yeah, let's go to the next one here, which is Jack Harlow to star in White Man Can't Jump Reboot. Who is Jack Harlow? Have you guys watched White Man Can't Jump?
I think you
I
showed me a
haven't.
bit.
That's a
but,
big miss. That's a big gap in my film.
You should. It's alright.
I know I would like it. My sister has seen it. And I haven't.
Oh, your sister saw it. There was like a whole sexy time there.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a whole sexy time there. Yeah. Well, it's a basketball movie. It's pretty.
It's
yeah, right.
Woody Harrelson, Wesley Snipes basketball movie. Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard good
pretty
stuff
much
about
that.
it.
It's really good. It's really good. It's just some parts are kind of I don't know. The drama is good, I guess. The basketball is fun to watch. It's kind of like street ball kind of thing. So yeah, and then the climax is obviously Woody dunking because
We can jump.
yeah, White Man can jump. White Man can jump, and
Yeah.
I watch, and now I know more about what's the game show called, Jeopardy? Yeah, then I would like to know.
Jeopardy? Okay.
Yeah, who's Jack Harlow? Samostein asked. Let's see. I don't
He's a
know who
rapper,
that is
right?
either. Yeah,
Isn't
I
he a
just
rapper?
Google him. Jackman Thomas Harlow is an American rapper from Louisville, Kentucky.
His name is Jackman.
Not Hugh Jackman.
I don't know how to feel about this.
He's never acted before. Seems like
Yeah.
he's a rapper. I know he plays in Kelvin. I know he plays in the celebrity game at one point, and he did not
Yeah.
impress me at all.
I know that as well. Honestly, I feel like it's gonna be bad. I feel like White Man Can Jump would be bad with this
Yeah,
guy.
no.
Yeah, I
No.
mean, Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes, they can act at least. This guy is a rapper, and yeah, in the All Star game, he's not in the celebrity game. He wasn't the best. So I don't know, man.
He's gonna spit bars while playing.
Yeah,
Fair.
that's how he trash talk, quote unquote trash talk by spitting bars. Yeah. What's this? Fetla movies. Who do you think should play Wesley Snipes' character?
Michael B. Jordan. No.
Yeah,
Michael B. Jordan is too handsome for that.
Yeah.
Oh, are you saying Wesley Snipes is a ugly-looking fella?
No, he's a good-looking guy, but Michael B. Jordan, he's too handsome.
So think ugly people. That's what Kelvin said.
Not really what I'm going for, but sure, yeah.
I wouldn't say he's ugly, but Denzel Washington's son, John David Washington, who's in Black Klansman and in Tenet, I think he could be good.
Oh yeah, he would be good actually.
I don't know if he can play
Yeah.
basketball.
I,
Yeah,
mean,
Oh, him.
I think he can play.
Learn.
Yeah,
yeah,
dude,
Denzel's
former
son.
professional football player, apparently.
Really? Well,
I mean,
football
yeah,
and
that's-
basketball's different.
Yeah, I mean, like that means he's athletic enough to know how to move
That's
his
true.
body.
His body.
Yeah.
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 Pretty
Someone
good.
with an athletic background is really good
He
usually
can
for
still
this
move
kind.
it, move it.
It's
He can still
5'9",
move it,
so
move it.
he's my height.
Exactly.
So yeah.
Yeah, I know.
How
And
tall is
how
Wesley?
tall is Wesley Snipes?
Wesley Snipes is 5'9". Perfect. There you go.
Perfect,
We got
right?
a
See,
casting.
yeah, perfect. Yeah. Yeah, Fat Lumber is also. Why are we making this? The original was good for its own. Exactly. I feel like here's a like if you're remaking this in the modern day setting, it's gonna be bad. Cause I feel like White Man Can Jump works because of the 90s settings or like whatever that
Mm,
was. Yeah. Like if they try to make it in the modern day, I feel like it's gonna be bad.
I'll
Yeah,
take your word
yeah.
for it.
I mean if you watch it, it's like there's a lot of 90s, I don't know, betting kind of criminal kind of activity kind of thing. And I don't know, just I don't think it would work that well in the if they were to make it in a modern setting kind of thing. Basically that. So yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. Star Machine said Mahershala Ali to play Wesley Snipes' character.
Just
Okay.
reboot all of Wesley Snipes' role with Marshall Ali now.
Yeah.
Figure out how he does this.
Damn.
uh, one day, Mahershala Ali is just going to replace Wesley Snipes' life.
Marshall Ali to play Wesley Snipes in a Wesley Snipes biopic.
Yeah. Oh my god.
One day he's going to have identity crisis. Am I Ali or am I Snipes?
Robert Snipes.
Identity crisis.
Damn.
Alright.
But yeah, that's pretty much about it. But White Man Can Jump. I'm very concerned about this. I feel like it's not going to be good at all. The reboot,
Nah.
especially if they were to make it in a modern day setting. I feel like it's gonna be bad. Just again, we are hiring a rapper here to act. I'm not so sure about that. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much that. Though you guys should, I guess Albert especially, you should watch White Man Can Jump. Especially if your sister watched it.
Yeah. I really want to. I really want to.
Yeah. Maybe you'll be able to jump after watching it.
I'll be inspired,
Yeah,
Damn.
Albert will be inspired. Yeah, exactly.
Albert,
Cream
Albert can,
boy
no,
can't
Albert can
jump,
jump
let's
because,
go.
as we've established, Albert isn't white. He's cream.
Cream
that
boy.
is true.
Cream boy
Yeah.
can't jump.
Cream boy can jump.
Cream boy can't jump. Oh, sorry, Albert. Cream boy.
Alright, yeah. Alright, here.
Cream boy.
Okay, let's move on real quick here again. This one, no, not much to talk about. Two Full Metal Alchemist live action films dropping in Japan. Full
Live
Metal
action
Alchemist, if you don't
films.
know, is an anime, a really good one at that, especially if you watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, or if you just read the manga, basically. It's really good. If you are into anime, definitely should watch. Not Full Metal Alchemist, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That's
Where
the
they
one that follows
finished
the manga.
where they finished
Yeah,
the manga.
yeah, that's when they finished the manga. Yeah. Um, basically that. The two live action films will be out on May 20th and June 24th. Basically that. Um, yeah. I mean, there is already a live action Full Metal Alchemist. Like I think a few years back. I watched a bit of it. It's pretty bad. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it's not as good. So I don't have much hope for this one. Though I just have to say, Full Metal Alchemist series is really good. There's the whole sad scenes, I guess, with the dog and the particular scientist. It's just pretty much that. Yeah, yeah. I think no one else here has watched Full Metal Alchemist other than
I have
me,
no
right?
idea what it is.
Nope,
Dude,
I don't know either.
Haven't
what?
seen it.
Yeah.
Even the guys hasn't seen it.
Yeah, you haven't seen it, right? But you know about it at least.
I know about it. Yeah.
Yeah, of
I
course.
haven't
It's
seen it.
it's a very famous series. Yeah. Pretty much that I guess for the news section for all the news we have this week. Um so yeah, next we are going to go on with the Batman. I guess we're doing non-spoiler review first. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ariq and Teguh is I don't know. Ariq and Albert is going to do a Batman non-spoiler review first, and
Oh,
then
you said
we'll
Ariq
get
Antagu.
and then and then Albert and Ariq will go on with their spoiler review without me and Teguh because we can't join. so
I'm
yeah,
sorry, man.
so yeah, go ahead. I guess do a quick non-spoiler review for people. If people still haven't watched it for some reason, unless you're living in Japan. All right,
I
yeah,
didn't
go
know
ahead.
Arik was into Brazil so much.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
you're not supposed to look at that.
Go
Albert, there's no
ahead.
other way to say it, Albert. Calvin's winning. Calvin's winning, and I hate it.
Oh,
Ah!
okay. So okay. So that's where you lie. Okay. I wouldn't be confident. I wouldn't be confident.
What?
Calvin.
You're not that
What?
confident. Why?
See?
Why?
Okay. Well, I want to hear. Arik's version, and I'll chime in with mine.
All
Okay,
right, yeah.
well, to
That's
be honest,
literally the first thing Arik told me when we just get on the call and
yeah,
Arik
it
was
was
like,
like
"God damn it, Kelvin's winning."
Calvin's winning. Okay, so basically, yes, the movie is extremely good. I'm not. The thing is, I may have to rewatch the Christian Bale ones because, like, I can't say whether or not it is actually better than the Christian
Christian Bale
Bale
one.
Batmans or not. Because I want to believe that I think it is better in my opinion, but I need to have a clear rewatch. 'Cause the last one I watched was the one with Bane, and I didn't find that one particularly too exciting. That one actually does felt long because it is actually long. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
but with the Batman, Robert Pattinson one, yeah, I thought the movie was like great. The villain was, I like what's his name, the Riddler. He's a really fucking cool villain, and I remember you guys was discussing about like this what is it, his horror aspect. I'm like, okay, I understand what you mean by it. And what is it? Yeah, like the movie didn't feel like I didn't feel like I was waiting for 3 hours in there. It actually like it was, but it didn't feel short either. So it was like perfectly well paced. Everything. It had surprisingly more action than I thought it would. I know, like Batman action
It's
movie.
this
No
is the
shit.
most. I guess this is not really a spoiler. This is the most Batman you've ever seen.
That's good.
There
Yeah,
was very few amount of Bruce Wayne.
yeah, that's true.
Ooh.
It's like 90% Batman, 10% Bruce Wayne.
Ooh. All right, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why I said like a cool lot of action. And I like how they, and oh, this is no, this is a bit too specific, but like yeah, I just like the whole, setting, the vibe, the tone of the movie. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. 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 Okay.
all in
Okay.
all, great movie. And I feel a bit left out. People are like, "Oh, I've watched it twice already." I only watch it once, man. Come on. So yeah,
All right. Wait, real
that's my
quick.
thoughts on it.
How is Catwoman there?
She's great.
I think
Oh,
did Albert
okay.
posted something about I heard a woman moan loudly when she appeared on
When she
screen.
appeared,
Yes, I did too. I did too,
I
random woman.
her portrayal is really good. I think she embodies the character really well. Did you heard?
Ooh.
Apparently, she I don't know if this is true or she joked, but she's like, I practiced drinking milk like a cat to prepare for this role.
What?
What?
Read this somewhere?
What?
What?
So she was like drinking milk from like a bowl.
She drank milk in the movie.
I did.
She
I don't
did.
think.
She
Oh, she
did
did?
at one point, but not like a cat.
Well, not like a cat.
So what's the point of the practice?
Yeah, no, the
More
body
like a
movement.
cat.
Okay, I guess. All right, you do you.
Anyway, I thought the film is great. I think the film is good. I wouldn't say it's my favorite Batman movie because I do have some issues with it. I think my first main issue is the runtime. It's 3 hours. I felt it. So unlike you, I thought there was some stuff that they could have done better with the pacing. It's a very intense film, and for a 3 hour film that's intense, it sort of makes me exhausted by the end of it because there is a lot of stuff going on.
Isn't that good?
And my biggest issue is because there is a lot of stuff going on. It feels like the third act was never finished. It feels to me like the third act was supposed to be done after the second hour, but then they are not done. So it's like another third act on top of another third act on top of another third act. I was like, oh, we're still going. oh, we're still going. It sort of feels like, Return of the King, how it have multiple endings kind of way.
Okay.
It sort of feels like that, but in a bigger scale. At least that's how I see it. And for me, at least, it was like, wow, we're still going. This is a lot. So that I slightly have issues with that. But yeah, I mean, overall, like Ariq said, the action is great. The cinematography is awesome. I love the horror vibes. And the Riddler, I think it's an interesting take on the portrayal. It definitely fits with this universe.
Okay.
It's just it was like, oh, okay, so this is where we're going. When they first showcased the character, I was like, okay, so this is the type of Riddler we're going with. Okay, let's get into it. Catwoman's good. I would love to see more Alfred. Didn't get enough of that, but I guess since everything else is going on in the film, it's like, yeah. Commissioner Gordon's great. I like Commissioner Gordon. And Pattinson, I think if there's any doubts of Pattinson being Batman, I think this is like he's good. He's a good Batman. His Bruce Wayne is interesting, and I'll talk about it in the spoiler. I have some like comments on it, but yeah, as a Batman, he's great.
Yeah. All right. He is Pattinson. Yeah. Wait. Okay. Wait. Real quick again.
Any
Do
questions?
they actually what's his name? Like actually do a lot more detective stuff than just hitting people.
That is my favorite part, honestly. We've never seen him
Oh,
detective
all
like
right.
this any before.
All right. Yeah. Okay. That's what I want to see. All right. So I'm
Yeah,
more
it's-
hyped now.
It has so much of like David Finchery of like Zodiac and Seven vibe. If you've seen
Okay.
that,
Yeah. I've
like
seen
the
those. Yeah.
detective murder mystery stuff, there's a lot of those. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now I'm more excited for this.
Actually, wait, I wanted to add on top of a comment on this. Like, kind of I was talking about like with Kelvin, like, oh, but like after I told him like, oh, Kelvin's winning, but like, oh, but you still have a multiverse of madness to to come and try and beat it. Like, yeah, the more I think about it, like, if multiverse of madness wants to beat the Batman, it has to be as good as No Way Home.
Really?
It has
Oh,
to. If it
that's a
wants to
high
beat
bar.
it, yeah, it's a high bar. Exactly.
It's a high
If
bar.
it wants to beat it, yeah, beat it. Not if
Okay.
it's competing, I guess not. Doesn't have to be as good, but to beat it,
I mean,
yeah,
it's I've seen 3 films that came out this year. This is easily the best one. But yeah. So, yeah.
All right.
So that's
I'll
how I
need to
have
rewatch.
say
I'll
about
need
it.
to rewatch it though to see if my views change. But yeah, that was my minor issue that I had was that.
I am hyped for this. Are you more excited to go after hearing all this?
Nah.
I mean,
Okay, well.
get the
Okay,
water here. I
yeah.
don't like him.
I mean, Teguh is not a DC boy, so
I am
whatever.
like out of the 4 of us, I am the least invested in DC.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
and
Look
it's
at-
not by a small margin; it's by a
Look at the
massive
shot,
margin.
Teguh. Look at how gorgeous the shot is.
I mean,
Yeah,
the
it
shot
doesn't
Look
looks
like that in the
good,
movies,
yeah.
though, but
Cinematography is so cool, man.
It's less
Yeah.
like no. The reason why I'm not that excited for it is because of all the Batman movies I saw before, none of them like I
You not-
enjoyed particularly.
Do you not like the Dark Knight? The one with
I'm just okay with it.
the
I
one
mean, I
with
didn't
Joker.
hate it, but I'm just okay
This
with it.
is, I mean, I gotta say, this is Batman Year 2, right?
Yeah.
Kind of thing. This is the closest thing to a Batman animated series tonally, in my opinion.
Okay.
So if you like the Batman animated series, you'll like this.
I've never seen the animated series.
And
Right.
Gotham,
Problem
I like
too.
Gotham. I like Gotham in this one a lot. I like Gotham in this one more than I like Gotham in the
Previous movies and stuff.
in the Nolan films, definitely. Because the
um,
Nolan films, Gotham doesn't really have doesn't have a personality to it.
It's just kind
I
of
don't
like
feel-
a city, I guess. You know?
It's literally Chicago. That's why.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
I
problem
guess
with
so,
it.
yeah.
The Tim Burton Gotham have a personality to it, which I like.
Mhm.
This one sort of feels like a mix of Tim Burton and animated series in terms of Gotham,
Alright,
and I like it.
alright. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I guess yeah, that's about it for the non-spoiler review. So yeah, you guys, me and Teguh will be going out now, I guess. What's this? Simple Jose. Before Kelvin and Teguh go, riddle me this. J Council. J Count?
J.
J.
Count,
Count.
who's bet who lost its way to a theater.
It's
Anyone know what's going on, or are we too dumb?
It's I think he said it himself. Remember, he told the story. He tried
What?
to he was late to the movies.
Oh right,
What
yeah.
Batman?
Oh,
Stuck
Yeah,
in
that's right.
traffic.
okay. I was out of the loop.
You weren't.
Oh,
Yeah, you weren't there when he was talking about it.
oh yeah. That's basically that. But yeah. So yeah, I guess me and Teguh will be taking our leave. Maybe I'll
Oh wait,
come back in the at the end probably to plug us away, I guess. But yeah. So yeah, Teguh and I will be taking our leave, and you guys can go ahead with your spoiler review. All right. Yeah.
Kelvin's still here. Oh, there you go. All
Let's
right,
put the spoil. Let's put the spoiler
where's
tag.
this?
Make sure that they are no longer listening to us. In case I don't know, give us a thumbs up backstage if you cannot no longer listen to us.
Oh,
I guess they cannot listen to us because they're not giving us
I-
thumbs up. Sounds good.
okay, just put out the Batman spoiler review.
Yeah.
Right, I'm not sure how to start this. To be honest, I kind of do just
I'll-
want to straight up hear your arguments. I
I'll
can't seem to
start. I'll
find-
start. I'll start
Yeah.
with this one, and I have a great way to start it.
Yeah,
I can't believe they made me sit down through 3 hours of film just to wait for this scene to happen, and it didn't happen. Are you kidding me? I waited. This is literally the last frame of the film. I was like, I waited for this. I was like, yeah, let's see it. He didn't slip. Oh man.
That he did fell down. Oh my god, we had that clip for like a year.
I know. Oh, that was so great.
Yeah, but yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
actually, I wonder. Yeah, I want to start with the bad stuff first, Albert, because I can't think of genuinely the real criticism. I really want to hear it first.
I have mixed feelings on emo Bruce Wayne because this is
Okay.
the most depressed Bruce Wayne I've ever seen, which
Yeah,
sort of
that's true.
like it makes sense in terms of personality wise. Like, okay, yeah, Bruce Wayne would be like this, but at least in in his personal life, he would be like this in his private life. But I always see Bruce Wayne as closer to the Christian Bale Bruce Wayne in terms of his public personality. He puts on a show, but we
Right,
don't
yeah.
really see that this one. And I was like, okay,
Okay, I'm not sure if I remember this wrong. I remembered one of the Christian Bale films, like his Bruce Wayne was a bit like laid back. I think at one point he bought a hotel just for the shits and giggles. I'm not sure if I'm remembering this right. But the point is like, yeah, he was more laid back, and also even like Batfleck, he was like, he knows how to kind of joke around with like, what's your superpower again? I'm rich. Like this one, he's like a lot more serious, I guess, and edgy. I'm not sure if that's the right term. Word. But yeah, I get what you mean.
yeah. So I had like there was like minor criticism. I guess I don't know if I like this one just yet. Like I said, I wish they have so many characters going on. I like his relationship with Catwoman. It's great with Selena. That's like probably one of the best relationships with the dynamic between those two. I think they have great chemistry. And the
Yeah.
action sequence is great as well. I love Commissioner Gordon in this. I think Jeffrey Wright is awesome.
Yeah, no,
Alfred is the
I
lacking
really
part.
like his character. Yeah, no, I just like the Commissioner Gordon and Batman. They're like, I don't know, like they're like partners. I just like the way they portray it. Like basically like everything
Yeah.
Commissioner Gordon does is like out of the police stuff, and he just works with Batman. I like that. This is amazing.
Yeah, and like that's what I like. I guess with the year 2 thing, it's like Batman is established. People they know him, but they don't know if they can trust him just yet. Like the police detective don't know if they can trust him just yet. Gordon is
Yeah.
there, but like he's known well enough, which is why I sort of like it explains with the Gotham and everything. The Gotham have so much lore in this one, which I love. They know
Yeah.
him well enough where some crooks fear him already by just seeing the light.
No, I really love that intro, dude. Oh, it's so cool.
It's so good. Like when they just see the light and they're like scared of that the thought of him.
Yeah. So like they
I
introduce
like that.
they introduce Gotham City as like, it's a crime-ridden city, right? And like so we see like people vandalizing, robbing, and like assaulting others as well. So like when like after you see all the robbers and the criminals doing their thing, you see like the spotlight, a helicopter spotlight shined upon them, and then when they look up, they see the bat signal, and then they like cut to like areas that are completely dark, trying to make like this presence that he's there or something like that. That makes you feel things. I don't know.
Yeah, that cinematography. That cinematography is so good. Like obviously that scene. There are so many. Like the rooftop scenes are great. The stuff in the Carmine Falcone's like club, I thought looks great. One of my favorite ones though that gives me horror vibes. I mean, literally the first shot of the film, that the first POV, I thought that was
Mm.
cool. I thought was a really cool way to start it.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then when he's in the room and he's just like standing there while the guy's taking the phone call, that's like Halloween type shit. That was like
Oh yeah.
creepy. I was like, that's cool. Yeah, I'm into this.
Oh my,
Uh,
yeah, no, that scene was like surprising. Holy shit.
but yeah, what are your thoughts on the Riddler's performance?
uh,
How the portrayal of the
the
character of
Riddler's
Paul Dano?
the portrayal of the character, right? So I think the only Riddlers like I've seen from games and that Jim Carrey one, it was
Mhm.
definitely much different. Because like they tried to make him like I don't know, like he's kind of like a Joker in I said like not the Joker, like he's kind of jokes around and like tries to be comedic at times in the other ones, but he makes people answer his riddles. But I like this one is like it's a lot more cryptic and horror vibes as you've mentioned before,
Mhm.
and like it does fit the current setting. That's why I was a bit confused at first. They're like, oh, Riddler's gonna be the bad guy, but isn't he like you know like weirdly gleeful and all that kind of stuff? But they made him more I don't know sinister, I guess, in a way. But I actually
They
do really
definitely
like
did.
him as a villain. Yeah.
I think he really works as a villain in this film. Just the little bit of mania in him and the murderer's intention was the one that threw me off a little bit because Riddler doesn't in the comics he doesn't kill. Killing is not his forte.
Yeah.
Like he messes with people, but he doesn't like because like he just his motivation really is like he's the smartest person in the room, right? So
Mm.
like, and I thought he figured out Bruce Wayne is Batman. I guess not,
Yeah.
right? Because he does not.
In the
So
end, he
I thought
was
there was a
like,
thing.
"This is the real you," but oh, he's still talking about Batman.
Yeah, because they were leading us off into thinking that because they keep on mentioning Bruce Wayne, but like he turns out he doesn't know. So I was like,
Yeah,
oh okay. But
but
yeah,
I do
I
like that.
think
Yeah.
I Paul Dano I think is great. I think Paul Dano is great as the Riddler with his performance. Again, the portrayal fits. It just took me a little bit to like, okay, so this is the type of Riddler that we're getting. And I like that he used social media to as an advantage. That gives us the modern vibes to it.
Oh yeah, yeah. That definitely. Yeah, I was like, I was a bit unsure like whether the movie was set, sometime in the past or something or not. But yeah, then when he
It's present
mentioned,
time.
yeah, when they mentioned all the social media stuff, I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting.
What's up, everyone? It's your boy, the Riddler, checking
the
in.
real.
Today we'll be making bombs.
I like
I
I
mean,
quite like the fact that they made something like like modern, somewhat relatable in a way, but it doesn't look out of place or cringe. Like it
it's
actually makes sense.
yeah, and they mentioned like 20 years ago, like the Waynes died 2001, right? So
Yeah.
there's a potential that the Bruce Wayne actually died, leaving the theater after watching Shrek.
What?
2001.
Wait, I didn't think of this. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
2001. He's like, Mom, Dad, this Shrek is so good. Yeah, let's walk down this alley.
Yeah, let's walk down the
Oh,
alley.
oh
Oh. And then so now every time he sees Shrek, he's just gonna be like screwed there.
no. Could
He's
be,
gonna
I
have
don't
like
know.
PTSD every time he sees Shrek.
I mean,
Damn.
that's like that film that came out then, right? But yeah, yeah. I mean, like, my other criticism I said was like the third act over third act. I don't know if you
Yeah.
get me with, but like again, there was so many stuff. Like they solved the Carmine Falcone stuff. Okay, that's one. And then
Yeah.
they solved
Yeah,
the
that's one.
Riddler stuff. They captured the Riddler. They bring him to Arkham. Okay, that's one. And then the Riddler is not done. They're still doing it with the flooding thing. And then after the flood, there is still more with the Catwoman stuff. So I was like, wow, we're still like piling up third act, which is why I was like,
Yeah,
this is
you
kind
know
of
what? I wasn't
exhausting.
thinking. You know what? I wasn't thinking about that. It seems like they gave us one thing, and then I think about that, and then they move on to the next thing. I'm thinking about that. It's like I didn't realize, a lot of things were packed up on that aspect. Yeah, now that you think, now that I mention it, what did happen with the Catwoman stuff actually? Because her friend died and everything, so she just left, right?
I mean, she left. She left the city elsewhere to
Yeah, she
Bloodhaven,
tried to
I
leave.
believe.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
but yeah, she decided to help. She wanted to leave town, and then she got caught up in the whole flood thing, and
Flood.
she helped
Yeah, the whole
Batman in the
flood.
end. Yeah, there was just a lot
Right.
going
Yeah.
on. I think they handled it well. I think the script is good for what it is. I do think they could cut some stuff maybe because the 3 hour is kind of long. And like Derpy Gaming, I mentioned that it only made 128.5 million in the US. My I People might be surprised because maybe it won't make that much money, and it's only this weekend. But it's 3 hours. That's the problem. It's not the theaters cannot pack as many films as they want because of the 3 hours
Actually, yeah,
runtime.
though, yeah. To come to think of it, yeah, in a in a business perspective, yeah, that's why they can't
Yeah,
have many runtimes. Oh,
yeah. Let's bring up some of the comments.
a lot of people had a lot of things to say about this movie. I mean, rightfully so.
Let's Yeah, it's very year one. Yeah, the year two, year one thing. That's I like that. I do like that, the Batman. And yeah, again, the Gotham stuff, the fact that Carmine Falcone is a thing already very established in the history of the city
Wait, is
with the
that
penguin and
like part of
everything.
the? Yeah, is that part of the comics or something with the Falcone and stuff? Because I don't,
Yeah.
I'm not aware of this
Carmine
character.
Carmine Falcone is also in the Batman Begins, I believe.
Oh,
He's like the
really?
mob boss. Yeah. This is an
I've missed
interest.
that.
I don't. I wouldn't say the Dark Knight is better. How would this rank in yours? Can you?
That's the thing. Like I said, I can't remember very well of the Christian Bale, Christopher Nolan Batman films. That's why I kind of want to rewatch them. That's why I said. That's why I can't say whether or not it was better. I'd like to
Right.
believe it is actually better. Why? What do you think?
I do want to rewatch it too. Right now, I still think The Dark Knight is better and Batman Begins. I will still put Batman Begins over this, but this
Mm.
might creep into. Yeah, it's interesting. I really think. I honestly think if it wasn't for how they handle some of the Riddler stuff and the third
Yeah.
act, this would be number one Batman for me.
Ooh,
But
damn.
that's just me. That's just me. Because I do love everything that they establish with all the characters. I think are performed, the portrayal are great, and like how they handle the Batman stuff is good. So yeah, I like that part of it.
Yeah. And let's see here. I think I can go to Star Machine. He has a lot to say. Yeah, for
Mhm.
quite some time now, I had been wanting to see a Batman movie that was a good mix of Batman, the animated series, and Tim Burton's Batman. Well, thing is, I'm not very familiar with those two. So, what do you think? Was it actually a good mix?
The world
You did
building, yeah, the
mention,
character,
yeah.
yeah,
You said
yeah.
the world building, yeah.
Mhm.
Huh. And what else is there he has to say? Let's see. Little did I know that Matt Reeves was out there crafting a Batman story for me that was somehow managed to take what I wanted, make it look and sound amazing, and deliver the movie that feels for me. Okay, so guess Star Machine really likes this movie. Is kind of like more on a
He's
personal
you,
level
you
on
see that
you.
twice, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
fair enough. Yeah. And yeah, actually have seen a lot of complaints about this. So he says it won't appeal to all audiences. It'll be too dark, grim, hopeless for some.
It's
But I
it's
think it sets a
Batman.
stage for a very expensive, interesting, rich universe. Yeah. No, I remember somebody like had issues with this. Someone said like, "Oh, Batman needs to smile more." I'm like, "The fuck are you on about?"
Hell,
It's so dumb. And I like this edgy, darker version of Batman. I mean, I'll admit some of the lines he says is low key cliche, but at the same time, it fits and it looks cool. The
yeah,
the delivery of it, I guess.
yeah. Also, what
And
I
I
like about this, what I like about this Batman is like he's literally brute force. He will do whatever it takes to get things done. Like he got shot multiple times, he got hit so many
yeah,
times. He just gets back up because he knows that's what's the right thing to do. And I like that about this Batman.
yeah. No, I was surprised by his. He was pretty dark. Like I wouldn't. I'm not sure if brutal is the right word, but like brutish in a way. Like yeah, he just kind of like fights and punches his way out of things. But it's cool seeing that happen.
Mhm.
And what else? Oh yeah, and also this as well. To be honest, he says any remaining doubts I had about Patterson taking on the role of Batman, which were very few, have finally been put to rest. So, yeah, to be honest, some people had like I think the reason why people had like thoughts about it is because they're like they only remember Pattinson for what was that
Twilight.
vampire movie? They had Twilight. They're like, there's so they didn't think too much of it. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
he was definitely great at it.
He's good. He's good.
Ah,
Yeah.
and
What's your thoughts before we go? I see some other comments. What's your thoughts on
yeah,
the penguin?
Penguin. I don't know, but like he he didn't feel as important as I thought he would be. I thought he would have a much bigger role, but he
Mm,
seems to, for the most part, he seems to just function as Falcon's right hand man or something.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and so I was like, I don't know why, like it didn't feel like I get to see like the full extent of this of this villain. See, like I am aware that Penguin is, like one of the more famous Batman villains, but he just didn't seem like the villain here. Well, technically he isn't. It's the Riddler,
Mhm.
but still, though, I don't know. That's my thoughts of it.
I agree with you. I think they're definitely setting up for a potential. I mean, they're already announcing a spin-off series with this, but this is like they're gonna show Penguin's rise to power. He's definitely still a
Oh,
crony in
oh,
this one. I
yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
tell, and
Okay,
it's
that
like
makes sense. You know what? Yeah,
very much like you said. And then Falcone died at the end, so like he's definitely gonna take over that the missing mob boss status,
yeah,
fighting for
yeah.
power. So that's
A
it's gonna
power
be interesting.
vacuum, basically. Yeah.
But his portrayal, Colin, if I didn't know this was Colin Farrell, it will
Yeah,
surprise
no,
me because it's
yeah,
insane. The look
yeah.
and everything.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I should say like yeah, in the movie, like I like how he looks, everything. Yeah, I just like his style and all that. And he does sound like a typical mob boss, with this like Italian-ish accent. It's El
Yeah,
Rada. Do you not know how? Do you not know how to speak Spanish? I just like, yeah, I like that. I quite like that
yeah.
whole scene. Like, it was quite funny. He just left him there.
Well, while you're mentioning El Rada, can someone explain the El Rada riddle? I still don't get it on the first watch. I don't fully. I'm trying to remember. That was definitely. Mm, I mean, it was like
Wait, how do
I think
you?
I think it have lots of answers. I really do. I think it was one of those riddles that you can interpret with lots of answers because the bat and the penguin and the
There
falcone.
was there was three like apa, it's like El Rat, the I forgot what the full phrase was. It was in Spanish. It was like it translated to what, a rat with wings, and they
Hmm.
were like thinking, someone related to birds, falcon. But then it also ended up being the URL Rata, and they're like URL, and they open up that the website.
Yeah,
That threw me off a bit. That was like, oh wait, I didn't think of that. But yeah, so I don't actually not I'm not so sure with this Al Rata riddle. It's like, yeah, like you said, it's like multiple answers and they're all right. That's the thing. Or they're not right, or they're not, all of them are either right or wrong. It's just- I'm so confused with
yeah.
that. Yeah.
I mean, the riddle is too smart for us. We don't even know. Uh,
I mean, I guess that's the whole point of the riddler, is to confuse you.
yeah,
I want to talk
yeah.
about that. I see Katie Lynch's copy.
Go ahead, bring it up.
Okay, your thoughts on Selena Kyle? Oh, dude, when she was first introduced, dude, I remembered
Phone.
I was watching with my sister. I wanted to say something. I wanted to be impressed, but my
Damn.
sister said it, and she was like, "Wow." I was like, "Yeah, I wanted to say, yeah, I wanted to say that too." I was like, "Damn." I mean, like, I remembered seeing her in the trailers, right? And technically the thumbnail that she put up, and
Mhm.
never really a big fan of girls with short hair, but I think Catwoman has been depicted like that, so that was like,
Yeah.
I like the accuracy. But like her as like, when she's disguised and all that, I was like, damn, but she just looks good in anything. I
Yeah.
was
I
so
mean,
surprised by that. But in terms of characterization, wait, I'm not very familiar with Catwoman, but I guess I like the fact that she has that like sense of like femme fatale. Like she her disguise is supposed to be like, I don't know, like that hot girl in the club. I guess
hmm.
that's how you portray it, and she definitely portrays that extremely well, too well, in fact. But
She definitely knows how to use sexuality as her power,
yeah,
as
yeah, it's
like a way
power.
to
Yeah, that's
manipulate.
basically what I'm trying to go on about. Yeah,
Mhm.
and I'm not sure. Like, she seems a bit more like brash than Batman, but I'm like, is that kind of like her whole character as well? She just kind of like wants to get to the point and deal with it.
She's
She was
kind
like
of
more direct, than Batman is.
yeah, I can see that. She's always sort of like on her own, really. Like, yes, she
Yeah.
cared for Batman and Selina. The relationship between those two, or the chemistry between these two actors are great. And like, I like this sort of. Um, I sort of like this because she have her own motivation, and they
Yeah.
flesh that out so well. Like, she knows what she wants to do, and she sticks with it. Really, like she's not highly influenced by outside. And like that is something that I thought was slightly missing from the Anne Hathaway one, because they didn't really flesh out as her independentness in it, and like
Yeah, yeah,
they sort
yeah.
of have it in the Michelle Pfeiffer in a way, but I think Zoe Kravitz just delivers just the um I guess, yeah, the independence of the character really in
Isn't
this
she
one.
supposed to be like a anti-hero or something in like in the
Mhm.
comics or whatnot? Yeah. I guess
Yeah.
it makes sense. Like she does she basically mostly cares about her, she has like her own goals, her own like I guess morals, and she kind of sticks with it. So I can see that, yeah, no, she's like her own character, you can see it there. But yeah,
Mhm.
even though in the end she did like end up helping Batman and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like her. I like her. She's a pretty well fleshed out character. Um
Mhm.
What else? I actually do have other thoughts. I actually want to be honest, this thought is not something I would like to, or not something I would like. It's not something I normally would discuss with you because it's not up to your thing. But I like the introduction of the Batmobile in that one scene where they
The
after the
Batmobile so
shootout.
cool.
That was I don't know. It's just like so cool seeing like the Batmobile powered up and you can hear the engine roaring and then the jets firing. I was like, damn, that is so badass. And the whole car chase scene was actually, I don't know why, but it felt a little over the top in for its setting. Because like they were like going on freeways, a lot of cars were crashing like Fast
Mhm.
Furious. I mean, it's cool and all, but like, damn, a lot of shit happened. That was that was very hectic for a movie that was supposedly, a very grounded Batman movie, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah, I
still
can
like
see
the
that.
offers. Oh wait,
Yeah.
hang on.
I I
Simple Joe
I sort
finally
of
figured it out.
oh, that's a missing piece that
You
you've missed.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are yeah, you are L, you're El Rada. Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, go on, Albert.
Uh what was I about to say? Uh I like the Wayne Manor that have the like sort of English vibe to it.
Oh
I
yeah.
like that they didn't really have a Batcave really, because it's still year two. They're still figuring stuff out.
Oh yeah, they had
Um,
like just an underground tunnel thing.
mhm. I like that Alfred's helping out with the riddles. Again, I do wish we had more exploration of the character relationship between Alfred and Pattinson and Batman. And I that one scene in the hospital I thought was great, but yeah, I wish there was more of
Oh
that.
yeah.
But yeah, no, the riddle stuff, I love it. I love all the detective stuff and everything. That's the best
Oh
part,
yeah,
honestly.
wait. About the hospital part, I was about to ask. I think I'm still a bit confused on this part. So the whole idea is that something happened to Batman's mom, Martha, and Thomas Wayne tried to cover it up, but the journalist
Yeah.
like didn't want to.
hmm
What was the thing they were covering up exactly? I didn't really get it.
It's something about Martha's backstory. I don't remember exactly. Something about some in her childhood or like her teenage years that Martha was did something bad, or like it's something to do with Martha's parents that was like just not good for the image. I don't remember exactly what.
Yeah, because they did say like Thomas Wade was a good guy. He wanted to cover up like not his political shit, but rather,
Yeah.
he wants to protect Martha from the
hmm
public.
hmm
So and then yeah, so the story is like I'm just trying to recap myself here just to make sure it's all right. So the journalist wanted to expose that part of Martha's story. He wanted the journalist to shut up, but instead so he hired Falcone to do that, but Falcone instead killed the journalist, and Thomas disagreed with that. So Falcone had Thomas killed, right? Am I in the right direction here? or am I
Uh,
lost?
well, Thomas didn't kill Falcone.
No, no, no. No, no. I meant Falcone killed Thomas, or hired someone to make it look
Yes.
like.
Yes.
That's what happened.
Hmm.
Yeah, and Thomas Wayne didn't want Falcone to kill the journalist. He just wanted him to silence him.
Yeah, to scare him, so he
Yeah, to
doesn't,
scare him.
so he doesn't. Yeah, but Falcone kills without Thomas knowing, and then Falcone
Oh, and due
wants
to
to
the
take advantage.
disagreement, yeah. Oh,
Yeah, and
okay.
Falcone you want to use that as a leverage to take the power of Thomas Wayne and become like the big underground boss that he is.
All right, yeah, because they also mentioned about like the money that Thomas
Yeah,
Wayne was supposed to give out to the
yeah,
charity.
that
So
project. I forgot the name of the project, but yeah,
yeah.
that one.
All right, okay. Okay, that's all cleared up. Okay, now I remembered.
Yeah.
And I guess we can answer this
Yeah.
from Sam. Goldstein says, "What do you think would be the sequel?" I'm not so sure. What did you
I
say about there was a spin-off? You said
Well, they're gonna do a spin-off for the Penguin. They're gonna do the
oh, for the
Penguin
Penguin,
spin-off.
right?
I know that for sure. I don't know what else, but I think they could really do they could do a No Man's Land situation. In No Man's Land, basically in the comics, is that Gotham, uh, an earthquake happened because Gotham is sort of like in an island. An earthquake happened, all the bridges like collapse, everything. Gotham is like isolated from the rest of the
Oh,
U.S.
oh,
The
similar
government decided,
to the
what?
Christopher Nolan one,
Yeah, it's very
the
similar.
Bane one.
Christopher Nolan, Dark
Yeah,
Knight Rises took very
yeah.
much a lot of it. And the government is like, all right, Gotham, you're on your own. Good luck. And then it's basically a fight for power between all the different factions of like the Joker gang, the Penguin gang, everything. Like I
Oh,
can sort of see that a little bit because of how the flood thing comes in and ruin the whole Gotham, and Gotham sort of like in recovery, and they're missing a power figure in Carmine Falcone, so people are like fighting for power. That could be, but yeah, that's just my thought.
actually, would be pretty cool because technically we did get to see, well, not see fully, but we did technically get to see Joker in the end, right? The
We
one that
did. There
was,
was Barry. There
yeah,
was Barry Keegan. I didn't realize it was Barry Keegan.
Barry
He
Keegan
he
is
plays
the,
Druid. He plays Druid from Eternals.
oh yeah, Druig, yeah, him.
Yeah,
Right, yeah, no, my sister mentioned like, yeah, that character was there, and I was like, Keegan?
yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that was him. So that's interesting. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, we could possibly see that.
yeah, I think yeah, No Man's Land. That
Or
would be something I'd like to see, I guess. That sounds pretty cool.
they've also teased either Court of Owls, which I'm not familiar with. I gotta read that. Or Hush. Batman Hush is a good storyline, which I can definitely see happening.
What is
Uh,
Hush? What happens in that story? Where
Hush is basically there is this mysterious new villain called Hush that is just like knows everything about Batman and ruining everything. Um, Basically, like his super intellect and physical prowess is like equal to Batman.
damn,
Um,
no.
and no one knows who he is. And at the end, it basically is revealed that Hush is a childhood friend of Batman that returned to Gotham. And that's why he knows everything because is a friend of Batman. But yeah, Joker is involved. Not Joker. Riddler is heavily involved in the storyline. In this storyline, the Riddler figured out that Batman is Bruce Wayne.
Oh,
So
right.
yeah, it was like there was like a big part of the story. The Lazarus Pit is involved a lot. You know the Lazarus Pit, right? The one in the Ra's al Ghul
Oh,
thing where it resurrects you,
all right,
come back to life.
all right. Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
involved a lot in that comic. So yeah, a lot of stuff. It's a good
That's
storyline.
pretty complicated too. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I think Derpy Gaming said I say Court of Owls. I mean, I think I've heard Court of Owls in that video game, the trailer, but I never. Yeah, I don't actually understand
Yeah, I'm
what
not
they
too
are.
familiar with the Court of Owls, but it is a big Batman storyline. I gotta get to.
Is it actually a big Batman? Damn.
It's
They
a
look
it's
like
a
some
it's a
kind of
it's one of the
underground
best.
cult or something.
It's one of the most. Okay, so this is based on Amazon description. Batman Volume 1: The Court of Owls. After a series of brutal murder rocks Gotham City, Batman begins to realize that perhaps these crimes go far deeper than appearance suggests. As the Cape Crusader begins to unravel the deadly mystery, he discovers a conspiracy going back to his youth and beyond, to the origins of the cities he sworn to protect.
Damn.
So I think it's just like an Illuminati kind of thing that's ruling over Gotham with this.
Actually,
thing.
wait, no, this
So-
can be very good. Like we keep talking about how here, look, as Star Machine even says, he is fantastic as the world's greatest detective, and I hope we get to see this incarnation of Batman again. Like I think with the Court of Owls, that would allow more investigative detective stuff.
That is true.
Yeah,
That is
like
true.
that.
Never
That
thought of that.
that would be cool. I would like to see more of that. Yeah, that's a very good idea actually. Okay, so Derpy Gaming says here it's basically a secret society who's really charged. Okay, so I guess yeah, I was trying to.
And that's also very much in the
This
vibe
thing.
of this film, because like he finds out that this whole time Carmine Falcone has been ruling over everything.
Yeah, like he's basically the ruler of Gotham for decades.
So it's very much in line with this iteration of
actually, yeah. You know what? That does sound like a great idea. Then I hope now I hope we get to see something like
Yeah.
it under the basis that it's more investigative stuff.
yeah.
So, yeah. Is there anything else we can discuss about Batman?
I think let's just wrap up with our final thoughts and overall thoughts and score.
Right. So overall thoughts and scoring as well. I guess. I should put that up on the what's that thing called? Letterbox, right? Yeah, I'll put it up after the episode. So last thought. Until I rewatch the Christopher Nolan Batmans, this is by far the best Batman movie I've ever seen, and I will gladly give it a 5 out of 10 or like a 9, a 9 or 9 out of 5 out of 10. And yeah, Kelvin's winning.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. Yeah, my overall thoughts. I do want to watch it again. I need to watch it again. I forgot to mention Michael Giacchino's score. Holy crap!
Oh, yeah,
the
right.
Selena Kyle theme, and then the dun 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 dun. The Batman theme is so good. The music is incredible. Everything technical about this film is pitch perfect. I think this is technically the best Batman
Pitch
film I've ever
perfect.
seen. I think this is technically the best Batman film I've ever seen. From cinematography, music, sound, visuals, everything is awesome. Portrayal of Batman is good. Portrayal of Bruce Wayne, still I'm coping with that. I think everyone else is good. Performance is good. I like the murder mystery, the noir style, the horror vibe to it. So yeah, I'm giving it an 8.5. I still think Dark Knight is slightly better, but maybe over rewatch I will think this one is better.
Yeah, this is a fair enough review.
Yeah. Okay.
And so that means the other two can come back. Hey, come back. We have done.
Come back. Dun dun dun. Let's just sing the theme
Yes.
song until they come back.
Done.
Dun, dun,
Kelvin,
dun. We're just singing the theme song.
I'll-
Teguh.
The projectile
go-
locomotive is fast.
Go walk from your back door, and then you'll come into focus, so it'll be like the Batman.
Oh, okay, sure. Not sure. Why
Like the
not?
Batman
I'll
coming
sing
from the
the-
shadows.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Go back. Yeah, you're gonna be Batman. No, you're still clear.
Why am I still in focus?
Get out of focus! Come
Okay,
on!
There
yeah,
you
it's good. Now you can say it. Done. Done. Oh my God, it's the Batman.
Dun, dun,
Dun.
dun,
I'm Man-Bat.
Bad. Oh my God, it's projectile locomotive. It's Kelvin not coming back. Oh, there he is.
He's back.
Uh,
I had to call him.
no,
okay.
I know. Just now I was waiting for my 2K to load. Then I can
Oh.
alt F.
Oh, jeez.
I don't want it to
Yeah,
crash.
there was a lot of comments that we chimed in. It was
To
a
be
good
fair,
conversation
this
between the
is a
comments and
long-
us.
Yeah, this is a long movie and it requires a long review. So you know
It's
what?
a 3-hour
time,
film, so yeah.
yeah, if there's stuff I want to talk about next time, we'll just wait for you guys.
Oh yeah, might as well, right? Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I'm the one that picked the Batman here as my first choice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
Kelvin,
cursed by not
you gotta
letting
step up your game. If you really want to commit to it, fly to a different country, watch a Batman. You know.
I can't.
I know Teguh would do that, right, Teguh?
On what for death on the
You will fly to Norway to watch the Northman.
You know, maybe.
Damn,
You know,
holy shit.
actually, I would fly to Norway. I want to go visit Norway. Why not?
Norway's cool.
I'd love to visit Norway.
Alright, yeah.
But yeah, that's all we
Yeah.
have, I guess. Yeah. So like I said, Kelvin
we
is
have 3
winning.
films out already. Death on the Nile, The
Death on the
Batman.
Nile,
Wait, never mind, just
Batman,
2 films.
yeah, it's just
The
the two.
Batman
I like
and
how
the
it's the
I
Flash.
first
forgot.
one. Next is me, right? Or is it something
Yeah.
else? It's me,
I
right?
think
Not
next is
Ariq.
Ariq, yeah.
Um,
Me.
I think it is, yeah. I
Oh,
think it
no,
is,
dude,
Turning
yeah,
Red,
yeah.
Turning Red, Turning Red.
Oh, Turning Red,
God
right?
damn it.
Yeah.
I guess
No,
we have
I
Ariq too, Turning
ruined.
Red, and then Doctor
I've
Strange.
ruined everything.
Yeah,
No,
Ariq.
Ariq.
Take Turning
I'm
Red
just
away.
swallow. Yeah, yeah. Take it out. Okay.
Alright, yeah, yeah. Alright. Let's pluck, I suppose. Teguh, why don't you go ahead?
You can find me on Instagram at TG23399 and on Twitter at Tegidu.
Nice. Ariq?
You can find me on. Where is it? Yeah, at Ariq Andria. Find me on Letterbox at Rigidu. I will put my Batman rating up there right now.
Not review?
Oh, I'm too lazy to review. You can watch it right here.
Alright, yeah, and you guys can find me on Instagram at KYS27, Disco Monkey on Letterboxd, and YouTube. Yeah. Alright, Albert, go ahead.
Find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, JA Wiradharma. I post yesterday a straight out of the movie theater review from the Batman, and it was like literally mere seconds since I left the theater. I posted the review, so my very fresh take, quite different from what I said today. So if you're curious, check it out. And I also probably clip out some stuff from him today, including what was it? There was something that happened earlier today in the show that went off. Oh no, Jeremy Clarkson thing. I'm gonna try to clip that out. I'm gonna clip out the Clarkson
thing.
Fast and Furious into TikTok. But yeah, follow me there. Check me out on John Movies or YouTube and Letterbox for all the my movie posts on Letterbox, as well as the video version of this podcast on John Movies YouTube channel. So go check it out.
Alright, yeah.
And check out the Councilman Show at Twitter and Instagram. Follow us there and find the Councilman podcast wherever you listen to podcasts on Spotify, Podbean, Castbox, wherever you listen to it, Apple Podcasts. Find the Councilman. Leave us a review. If we found one, we'll read it out on the air.
Nice. Alright, yeah, and with that, the councilman has spoken. And we'll
Dun,
see you on the
dun,
next
dun,
episode.
Dun,
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 dun. What
dun,
was we doing?
dun, 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 dun.
That.